What's up, man?
What it is. What it is.
What it was. What it will be.
What it has been. What it shall be.
Where it will go.
Yeah.
Man, how you doing?
Doing all right, man.
People, the great co-host 3000.
People, the awesome Corey Coleman.
Stop lying. No, you don't mean that shit. What was that hesitation for?
The beauty. Wait, hold on.
Okay, just stop. You know, because
the astonishing. Wait, hold on.
Just go on and say what you want to say.
The OK Coleman.
Yeah, the assholic Corey Coleman. The cantankerous Corey Coleman.
The Ayatollah of assholy.
Of asshola. Ayatollah of asshola. Man,
What's up, brother?
What's been going on?
I'll tell you what's going on, man. Some exciting shit going on today. Or should I say tonight.
What is it?
Tonight. It's tonight. Batman.
Oh,
Arkham
shit.
Origins.
Are you going to be standing in line for that?
Oh, I will. With my Batman suit going. I can't wait to get the game.
With your cape on and shit?
Where's my game?
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? Tell me.
In fact, you been talking about the game like it is a person. Where is he?
When you give me the game, then I'll give you permission to die.
I know you've been looking forward to this goddamn game,
I
man.
know. Who isn't? I know you are. Come on.
Oh, I am.
You're the one who got me into it, man.
I know. Got your ass cracked up.
You gave me the first Arkham Asylum game, and for I think it was either
Christmas.
Yeah. And boy, that thrusted my ass back in the
that's
fucking
a day
game.
I regret now.
I know.
Where's more Batman coming?
Where is it?
I know. Treat me like the Joker and shit. Throw me over tables and say, "Where is it?
Where?
I don't know." You know why I like giving those games? Because it looks like people like you. You know, man.
Like a dog chasing cars.
Yeah, exactly. You know, man. I want to play it, but I'm still playing GTA 5, man. Still trying to get through that shit.
Still, you ain't ever gonna finish that fucking game. Good luck to
I
you
know.
on that.
I'm just trying to get through the simple story.
I've been kind of
shit.
keeping progress with people who are playing that game, and it seems like they've gone to the online game. Like if playing the actual game itself wasn't enough, now you got to get online and play all those games. And I'm just like, well, all right, you guys have fun with that shit.
know.
Jesus, I'll see you in another 10 years.
There's going to be two people in line waiting for Batman, you and High.
Yeah, I know.
Because everybody's still trying to play GTA 5.
Everyone's still trying to get over that shit. Yeah, no, man. I am so fucking excited. I cannot wait. And I've never done one of these midnight things, so I was kind of curious. I was like, I know you've done it before, and I was like, how brutal is it going to be for me to be?
It depends,
in line?
man. I mean, it's not like a movie or anything. It depends on the game. I used to do it when we were actually reviewing games, and I would try to get a head start on playing. So that's why I would go at midnight.
Yeah.
I mean, now I don't do that midnight shit anymore. But I'm trying to think, man. What was the game that I stood in line for the longest time? It was a big game. BioShock Infinite was pretty.
BioShock, yeah.
Yeah, BioShock Infinite was pretty long.
How annoying did those lines get?
Call of Duty was another line that was crazy long.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it was. Yeah, they don't get too annoying. And man, there was Arkham Asylum.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, no, Arkham City.
Arkham City. Okay.
Yeah, people. That's one that I stood in line for, and people were dressed up like they were actually going to a Batman movie.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Because I remember you and Billy at one point were talking about that, and I know he was really fucking annoyed because
I think he do that.
He waited in line. He said he waited in line, if I remember right, and that he was annoyed because people were just like geeking the fuck out, and just he was just like he almost couldn't take it. But
it's something weird about that. I mean, because it's not like Comic-Con where you're at a convention where everybody's dressed in costume and they're showcasing it off. It's not like at a movie where you can walk in front of an audience and sit there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
You're just there picking up a fucking game. You got dressed up like Batman to go pick up a fucking game.
Pick up a game only to hoping to impress the other assholes that are going to be there, like looking at you going, well, that's not even accurate. It's not even an accurate representation. He doesn't dress like that.
I mean, you're there for a couple hours to stand in line, pick up a game, and go home.
Oh,
that's
fuck.
it. And then there's you know, there's people there who actually went through the time to put on fucking Joker makeup, go get the fucking suit and everything to pick up a game and drive home.
Pick it up, get in the car, and like, I guess that's it.
Well,
why so serious?
I guess y'all go home. I mean, that's some shame. I'm sorry, you probably don't even realize it, but that's some shame when you. When you are get in the car, you know, when your mom comes to pick you up, and you look in the rearview mirror at yourself, and you hold that game, and you realize, you know, well, I'm just going home. I mean,
I know. I can only imagine the line isn't that long, and you're not waiting that long. When you realize you're like, wow, I spent more time, I spent more hours in the mirror getting this makeup ready, only to go there, like, just look around. I would love to see that one guy come tonight, just show up. No line, just like all geared up in Joker outfit.
Where are you picking up your game?
I'm picking up at GameStop.
And GameStop.
Yeah, just to have the guy walk out of his car, look around, and go, oh man, no, just walk in, get his game, come right back out.
You look stupid. You know, I'm sorry. You look like an asshole when you do that. A fucking juggalo's got more pride than you do dressing up like the Joker to pick up a fucking game.
I never see juggalos like waiting for the midnight hour to pick up the next, Insane Clown Posse
the next
album.
Insane Clown Posse
with their makeup on, like, oh, I gotta represent, yo. I'm here to represent. Where my juggalos at? Hello? Wait, maybe it's tomorrow. Y'all fuck up.
Shit, Juggalo, when the Juggalo puts that makeup on, you know, they usually go around to do something.
Yeah.
It might be stupid, but they're doing something.
Yeah, they're sexually harassing somebody.
Yeah. You know,
gotta represent.
They're getting fucked. They're putting that makeup. They're putting that makeup on for a lawsuit or some shit. You know, fucking guy going to pick up a Batman game. Standing out there just waiting. You know, just standing out there.
Wow. Yeah. Well, can't wait. Did you beat the last one?
Yeah.
Of course I did.
You sit up there standing in line looking like the Joker trying to make some awkward conversations.
I know, that's the thing.
You play the last game?
I know. That's why I'm like bringing my goddamn headphones with me. Just when you see my headphones in my ears, that means I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to you.
I'll be there tonight too, by the way.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, I'll be driving by throwing water balloons at your ass.
I'll bring my umbrella. I know, I'll bring my umbrella just in case.
Yeah.
my bat repellent water balloon.
I'm gonna be like Carrie.
Umbrella.
I'm gonna leave early today so I can set up that pig's blood, that bucket of pig's blood on y'all's asses when you waiting in line. Hey, go! Huh?
Oh, you son of a bitch! I'll get you yet, Joker.
Trying to make your telekinetic powers activate and shit. Ain't nothing happening.
Chronicle, yeah. I'm fucking give myself a fucking hernia.
That's something. It is funny though when there's a guy dressed up, you know, way dressed up, overdressed, like Batman or the Joker. I saw Poison Ivy there too and shit.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Well, no.
But those people.
She wasn't like supermodel Poison Ivy. I wouldn't imagine. No.
She was super something. She wasn't super. She wasn't supermodel. Yeah, she was super size.
Poison Ivy.
Shit, Poison Ivy. You look like a fucking poison bush. Goddamn, look like a tree standing on
This oak tree.
Yeah.
Why are you dressed up as an oak tree?
Fucking poison hedge is what you are. And these people, when they stand in line for this game, they look like they just dawned on them like maybe this wasn't a good idea.
I know.
Because they just standing looking at the pavement and shit.
I know.
And they look at people, they finally just get tired of just feeling embarrassed and they try to make conversation. They start looking at me, hey, how you doing?
Hey, no, better than you, pal.
Yeah. How'd I look normal?
Yeah.
Quit talking to me.
I'm doing everything in my powers not to talk to you right now.
How am I doing? Doing everything you are not doing.
But you're going to get your ass kicked and mine.
Yeah. I'm having some pride.
I know.
I'm looking respectable. Yeah, how you doing?
We're trying to let people know that these games aren't for kids. And what do?
Yeah. You come up here just fucking everything people hate about fucking video games. Exactly. You're just endorsing right now.
I'm still trying to convince my dad that this isn't a childish act.
Jesus Christ. And meanwhile, there's a 12-year-old who's standing there like, Thanks for fucking ruining it for everybody, man. Yeah. You know how long it took me to convince my fucking mother that it was okay for me to stand out here for fucking games? Now she sees your adult ass looking creepy.
Looks up right at you. You fucking homo.
Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, thanks to you, I'm not getting this fucking game tonight. When my mom comes to pick me up, you know, I'm gonna try to run my ass about a mile away from here for her to come get me.
Yeah, now I got to pick up GTA 5 again just so I can tell everybody I'm hard. Great. I guess Batman ain't seeing that $1 billion. Yeah.
Billy, is this what happens to you when you play video games? Gonna be still living with me dressing up like this schmuck over here?
This shit.
No. We're taking this game back. Could you imagine seeing a kid being walked back with his receipt to take his game back and just looking up at the joke and shit? Asshole.
I know. Right?
Fucking thanks, man.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Who's laughing now?
I'll come out and kick him in the shins.
I'm sure there's going to be plenty of that in line today. Just hearing the Joker laugh, just dying, anticipating it. Jesus, shut yeah, it's like, what the fuck? When did Joker turn into Daffy Duck?
Yeah. Yeah, when did this fucking shit turn to the Serengeti plain with hyenas out there?
Oh man, that would be awesome to have the ultimate Joker outfit. You bring your hyenas with you. It's just like, wait a minute, that's the animated series. You got it wrong. God damn it! I knew somebody's gonna fuck this up.
Yeah, bringing 2 embarrassed chihuahuas out there.
I know, right?
Damn, man, we didn't sign up for this shit. You want to make a fool out of yourself? Go ahead, but you gotta include us too.
Yeah, can't you order that shit online?
Fucking chihuahuas out there shaking from embarrassment and shit.
It's
damn
cold and shit.
Bad enough being carried around in your girlfriend's purse. You gotta bring me to this.
Oh man.
Oh, people! By the way, welcome to Let's Do This.
Yes, welcome to the show.
We do have some stuff for you today.
Yes, we do.
Man, I know you gave me a story about a cat.
Yep.
About a cat that smuggles weed. Yeah, we'll talk about this a little bit.
Yes.
I got a video here that the Negro community sent me.
Oh, nice.
From the site.
I always love hearing from the Negro community.
The Negro community,
yes.
who enjoys you very much.
Yes, they support me. And
but the whole Negro community has made a profile on our site.
Thank God.
And the Negro community has sent me a video that's pretty funny. There's a guy who can't stand someone else's trumpet playing, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I know we get annoyed by these people playing music on the streets and whatnot, but this dude flips the fuck out about that. So.
Oh no, it's funny you mentioned that. Last night I went to I went to a store. I went to a thrift town to go look for something for my Halloween costume.
But back to school.
I'm finally shopping for back to school clothes. Started school a little too late.
College.
No, high school. High school. And
you back to school shopping for your GED.
Yeah. Calm down. You're getting a little too excited. No, I ain't ready for that just yet.
Okay, now not at that level yet.
Them are the big leagues.
Gotta get my ruler and my pencils. Get my GED.
That's some big league chew for my ass. Yeah. So I'm like leaving that store, and next door is the Spirit the Halloween store.
Oh yeah, you went. I know which one you went to.
Yeah. And so they have like a walkway, right? So I'm walking on the walkway there to get to the store, and there is a guy out there looked like he was fresh off the train, Hobo Joe.
Oh shit!
Him and his.
Did he have that stick with the knapsack at the end of it?
Yeah, he did. He looked like the dude like eating sardines from the can, hanging out with Pee Wee Herman,
wearing a top hat with the lid flipped open.
I was like, is he out here like wearing his Halloween costume or something?
Getting an early start, man.
I know, real early. But as soon as I see him, I'm like, oh shit, because he's like almost blocking the door. Like he has his shit set up where he doesn't even have like a decent hat or anything for you to throw change in. He like left his coat there, and so I see from a distance
his coat for you to throw change.
I see his coat there, all wrinkled up, and you see like some just chump change. I mean, I'm talking change where
pennies,
pennies, lint, more lint.
It's like a
receipt,
a piece of string.
Yeah. I think somebody threw their receipt down on the ground.
Somebody threw grass on that. Some leaves.
There's all kinds of shit in that coat.
A cat actually took a shit in his coat.
Yeah. So I see this guy, and I'm like, oh fuck. So as soon as I start walking, what does this guy do? He starts walking like right in the middle where he's pretending not to see me, and he busts out this little guitar he has with like a rope string holding it,
a rubber band on it.
And then he just started going. Ding, 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 and he starts like, yeah, oh boy, and I'm like,
getting into it,
man, he was getting into it. He was bending over, he was bending down like he was bowing, like
he was Jimi Hendrix,
like weird, yeah, like he's getting ready to start the show. And I'm like, this motherfucker's riding my way. God damn it. Because he just blocked my path to get into the hollow. He started just go, oh, boy. Ding, 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 ding.
You should have kicked his ass, man. Get the fuck out the way, man.
What the hell, dude? What the hell?
I'll give you some change, but get the fuck out the way.
I know, and I'm just like, I'm just going to ignore, because I don't have any fucking change on me, and I'm just going to ignore him. But what does he do? As soon as I try to, like, walk around him, he starts to step back, like, while he's playing guitar, like, ding, ding, ding. And I was like, motherfucker turned into, like, Little Richard or something. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, boy. And that's all he was saying. He's going, oh boy.
Get your fucking ass out the way.
And the only lyrics he knew were, oh boy. It's like, oh boy. Ding, 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 ding. Oh.
That's the name of the song, man.
I know. It's like, that's the sound you're going to make.
Before you stop there. Hey, what's that tune? Oh boy.
Oh boy. I wrote that all by myself. And I was like, man, you're going to be screaming, oh boy, when I throw your ass out in the street. Because you keep blocking my path. But yeah, I was like, God damn, Mr. Bojangles, get the fuck out of the way. Get the fuck off the sidewalk, man. Leave me alone. He was like tormenting my ass, and I was just like, all right. I had to like run, like just and just to open up the door. And it's one of those times where I thought it was kind of funny, just because I was like, I had laughed when I got in there. When you think he was like, oh boy, that's all he can come up with.
Hey man, simple, straight to the point.
But he
not hard to remember.
Not hard at all. But he had one of those great intros where it sounded like, oh, this guy really like he knows how to play his guitar, until he got in the rest of the song where it's like jing 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 jing. And that's all he had. And I was like, damn, that goddamn guitar of his looked like it'd been out in the sun for too goddamn long, where it's all dry.
He didn't even have guitar strings. He had yarn on it.
I know. You can see the wood starting to like peel up. You know?
That's
like,
some shit he found.
It's all warped.
You know what happened, man?
Yeah.
He found that shit in a dumpster.
Oh
somewhere.
yeah, he did.
He tried to act like he knew what he was doing, making up shit right there on the spot.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I was like, is this guy gonna fall over or something?
Shit, I would have took that guitar, bashed him across his fucking head. Get out of here, man.
Done a
El Caboing.
I know. I wanted to do a fucking John Belushi Animal House so bad. He just grabbed the guitar from him and just bash it against the fucking wall.
Hey man, that's pretty good. Here, let me play something for you myself. Kabang!
I was like, man, I'll give you some money just to shut the fuck up. How much does that cost me?
Fucking guitar just gets off by itself and just knocks it over his head.
Is there a mute button on this thing? Yeah. But man, I was like, damn, you talk about some aggressive bums. I was like, damn it.
They're getting more aggressive, man. Mm-hmm. I was at the post office the other day, and there's a guy. He's got his shit down, man. He stands right there at the post office. I'm surprised nobody has moved him. He makes sure you see him when he comes out, and he's got the most pitiful look. You got to give him money. He's got that shit to where he's just looked like he just been beaten.
Oh yeah,
you know, he just looked like he just been beaten, and he's got that shakedown. And he's got and here it is, man. He's got his face is dirty, but out of that dirt. He's got these eyes. He just makes them big. These big soulful eyes.
Jesus.
Yeah, he made sure he made sure to run a couple of laps so he stinks. You know,
yeah. You can smell the funk
you can
on him.
Smell the funk on him.
Just so you can just feel that much more sense of guilt that you may not give him money.
It's almost like, hey man, you know what? It's you would think that this is natural, except that he just went overboard with it a little bit too much. Like he went and rolled in some dirt, tore his clothes up, probably ran in somebody's backyard and tormented a dog so they could tear his ass up a little bit. That's good. Keep going. But then he gets there and he sits down and he's got that quivering voice. Hey brother, can you help me?
Oh damn!
He looks like he looked like somebody took clothes and put it on Gollum.
Oh,
and even then, Gollum looks better. Yeah, this guy, he's all skinny and shit. Like I'm sure he's had some hard times. So
was it there in Congress?
Oh yeah,
The Congress, the post
Congress
office?
and Ben
Yeah,
White.
yeah. Okay, I think I've seen the same guy where he's a black guy, right?
No, this is a white.
Oh,
dude.
he's not. Okay, because there's a black guy that hangs out there, right on that bridge where Congress is, right before you when you're getting ready to you cross that bridge over Ben White. Mm-hmm. And there's a black guy there, and I've seen him a few times where he's a guy who's like really skinny, like he looks like he's an old man. But he always wears these shorts where you
Is he the one with the real thin legs?
Real fucking
yeah. We
thin
talked
legs.
about that guy before. Yeah,
I kept wondering if that was like the same guy because that was years ago when we talked about that guy. I was like, if that guy's still alive, I would be shocked. But
yeah,
this guy, he like his legs are thin.
Look like the legs are about to crumble.
Yeah,
on him at any moment.
he looks like he needs to fucking go to wherever the fuck they're filming Walking Dead
And sign up to be a zombie.
Yeah, sign up to be the best fucking zombie he could be.
Oh
yeah.
Jesus, man, yeah, because he's shambling and shit.
Yeah,
look like his legs are quivering, like they just about to just break at any moment because his legs so skinny. They look like sticks. They don't even look real.
I know. It's like, man, here, take my dollar bill, roll that shit up, and make a leg out of it. Because you're about to fall over into traffic.
It looked like he broke off a couple of twigs, and put some shoes on him, and made legs out of him,
and
man.
Every time I drive by that motherfucker, he gives me the biggest sense of guilt like I've never believed, because it's always like when I see him, I'm only stopped for like a second. I don't know why. He's just not lucky when I stop, because I was like, wow, this guy looks like he needs some help. He needs some medical help.
Yeah.
And just right when I'm like looking for change, light turns green, and I'm like, oh, sorry, buddy. God damn, I hope you're not dead tomorrow. I hope I see your ass.
Man, I've seen that guy. There's a large concentration of homeless people in that area. And by the post office, they found one tree. It's a small tree, but they found this one tree to congregate under.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a group of homeless men and women.
And I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because have you noticed the new bus stops that we have where they took out the benches? And all they have now, if you notice the new bus stops where they have the covering with the lighted covering,
so they took the benches away
there are
from
no
people
more.
sleep?
Yeah, there are no more benches. They now have like it's a bar. It is pretty much just a bar that you put your ass on, and that is it. When you're waiting for the bus, it's just a single bar, and they have a seat for, I guess, older people. They do have a seat still, but this is one of those seats where it's sectioned off. So like if you're sitting at the edge, it has one of those bars, like those what are they called? The javelins, I guess, do you use?
Yeah.
The horses or whatever. What are they called? That gymnasts use.
Workhorse or something.
Yeah,
something like
something.
that.
Yes, some horsey shit.
So yeah, that gymnast swing around.
Yeah, I'm not a
I know
gymnast,
what
I'm
you're
sorry.
talking about.
Okay, you know those bars that you hold on to?
Yeah.
Those bars look like that. That section off the seat, and they have one right in the middle. They have a bar right in the middle. So I'm like, if you try to fucking sleep on that thing, you're gonna,
you know what?
You're gonna look like a fucking slinky in no time.
They'll find a way.
Yeah. Oh, I know. The only way I was like, the only way you could possibly be comfortable on that thing is if you're not on it, you're under it. You know,
Or homeless.
If you're sleeping fucking under it,
They'll find a way.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've seen homeless people, and look, I'm not even making fun of them. I've been saddened and amazed at some of the ways I see homeless people sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen? Have you ever walked by a pile of junk and you might have stepped onto something, and underneath you hear, you didn't know that there was somebody under there. Like I've seen piles of junk that homeless people just put themselves under because they're trying to keep warm.
Oh yeah.
I've seen boxes that I didn't think people were in, but they were in them. You know.
Yeah, there was somebody who it was not that far. It was like a block away from where I'm at. And they still had a bench out there on the bus, but I would see this person every night. I mean, just literally wrapped up like a fucking mummy in newspapers.
Yeah.
Every night. And it was the same person because I'd go out like around 10 or 11, and I'd always see the same person like already like got that fucking bus stop reserved for their sleeping quarters. Every night though, and I'm like, and I guess besides the fact that I'm like, wow, I wonder if the way they changed those bus stop seats now was that to deter the whole homeless problem. with them sleeping on those
Probably
things.
so, man.
But yeah, but I mean, it's like there's one bench though they haven't taken out, and that person is still to this day still sleeping there. But I'm just waiting for the day. I know. I'm still waiting for the day, where you can see like a bum war fighting for that
one
fucking
bench.
property. Yeah, I know.
That's prime real estate, man.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
It is fucking prime real estate and a half. I'm like, that person sleeps so goddamn comfortably. I'm like, man, I should take fucking residence up there. It's like nobody bothers
Hell
you.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like nobody. That guy is there when I fucking leave, and when I come back home like at 3-4 in the morning, still fucking there. Jesus.
Except your ass to get shanked.
I know.
Trying to,
Yeah.
I would leave that alone.
No shit.
There's gonna be a lot of dead bums fighting over there. It's gonna be like drug wars.
Oh, definitely.
Over one bench though.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you're gonna see a whole lot of dead homeless people around here.
Yeah. Well, it'd be a while before we realize they're dead.
Yeah.
It's just like, man, those motherfuckers,
And what do they got
those motherfuckers love to sleep. Sleeping all day.
That motherfucker's been there for days. He must be tired.
I know shit.
And damn, he stinks.
I know, yeah, it smells like rotten.
So
like
dirty.
rot.
He's covered with maggots.
Ooh,
Man.
yeah, damn. Those
That's
maggots,
crazy.
I guess those maggots keep him warm.
Yeah. Keep him warm, keep him company.
Yeah, those are his friends.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with those guys.
Shit, I wonder what a fucking homeless drive-by would be, though. Ain't got no
Ain't
got no car.
such thing. Yeah.
I guess they just roll by in a grocery car and just throw cans at you.
It'd be a walk by.
Hey, motherfucker! And just roll by in a grocery car and just get hit with a can. Hey,
Oh,
man,
dude,
fuck?
I've seen that shit. I think I told you. I don't know if I ever told it here on Let's Do This, but I know I've told you before that there was a time where right there at that crazy intersection where Ben White is.
Yeah.
Where actually it's right in front of that Halloween shop. I was in my co-host mobile, and there was a guy. There's a truck in front of me, and I see this homeless guy cross the street, right? Because there's like 3 sections of traffic going either way. And I see this homeless guy talk to this guy in the truck. I see a guy pull out a beer to give the homeless guy, and the homeless guy runs across, grabs the beer. He's like, "Thanks, brother." I hear him go, "Thanks, brother." Turns around, runs right back across the street to where the bus stop is, to where a few homeless guys are sitting down, and he grabs this fucking a full can of beer, fucking raises it up and chunks it at the head of this other homeless guy, clocks him right in the fucking head. And this guy looked like he was like the lost member of ZZ Top. This guy had a
Of course.
beard and everything.
Classic homeless.
And I don't know if you remember this homeless guy that used to run around with drumsticks all the time.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was the guy is still around.
Is he? No shit.
Because I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no. But I mean, he you know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
Because he's always been around that area for years. I mean,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, too bad this guy doesn't dress up like a woman, because he'd be just as known. He'd be as well known as Leslie.
Well, you know what? I mean, go ahead. But I got something to tell you about that. Yeah.
Okay, well, this guy, he gets fucking clocked in the head, and the guys who are in that truck, of a couple of good old boys, they notice that shit, and they fucking cut in front of traffic. They haul ass in the truck. Haul ass in front of the traffic, the oncoming traffic. Get to that shopping center where that bus stop is. They fucking both get the fuck out of the truck. They jump out of the truck, and they grab the guy who they gave the beer to, and they fucking slam him down to the ground. And the cars were already going, so I could barely see if they started like just wailing on that guy after he did that.
Well, he deserved that. Wasting a beer like that.
That was
Shit,
that
are you
was like,
crazy?
I know.
I like the way he didn't tell you the rest of the story. Like, because his sign probably said, "Just need a beer."
Yeah.
And on the back of it, it said, "To throw at my friend."
To beat the fuck out of my friend because I'm bored.
Yeah, don't know what the fuck to do.
I know.
Wait, I mean, somebody finally gave him. Do you know how hard it is for these guys when they say just need a beer?
Yeah.
To actually get a beer.
Get a fucking beer.
Yeah. That's like that. You hit the jackpot.
That's
if
gold.
somebody actually give you fucking beer right there on the spot.
That is liquid
and you
gold.
take that shit and waste it like that.
Yeah.
You deserve to get your ass beat.
He tried to murder this fucking guy. I mean, he chunked it like he was playing fucking baseball. He got ready for the
Beam that
swing.
motherfucker.
Boom! Clocked him right in the head. And you just saw this guy's head go back. Like, it was like he looked like he got shot in the head. His head jerked back, and he fell right down to the ground. Like, he looked like he fell limp. And I thought, oh god, they killed that guy. They killed him. That's what he looked like. He looked just like a sack of potatoes hitting the ground. Man, but that was some scary shit. And there was all these witnesses. Everyone was paying attention. You could see the cars that were right next to me. They were like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, people getting the fuck out of there.
That was fucking nuts, dude.
Who knows what's going on with these fucking homeless people, man?
Dude,
I mean, you know, I'm not talking about the poor homeless people. I'm talking about the crazy ones where they got all these grudges against each other.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I mean, I've seen all kind of shit. Haven't you ever seen homeless people out there just? You seen one guy look at another guy and goes, "Yeah."
Oh yeah. Oh,
like what the fuck was that all about?
I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, they're not even making any sounds. I mean, it's almost like they got their own language. One guy just comes up to another, "Yeah," and the other guy, "Yeah." What the fuck is going on here?
There's like hand gestures and like
hand gestures and growling
because they've been growling. I guess they've been talking way too much during the day. So
fucking drunk.
But yeah, I keep, you know, it's one of those things where I'm sure a lot of these guys, like, they just obviously they're incapable of getting a job because who the fuck would hire them? Not me. I don't need crazy.
And notice they gave
my place
up
of business.
They gave up on that shit a long time ago. They used to have those signs that say "just want to work," and you said, "No, you don't."
Nobody wants
fucking.
to
Ain't nobody buying this shit.
I know,
man.
no, not at all.
Because if you wanted to work, you'd be over there at Home Depot.
You'd be
right
working.
now. You can stand out there with those Mexicans.
Exactly.
You ain't got no excuse.
You cover up yourself in dirt, hoping you look brown enough.
Yeah.
Or you give yourself an even worse suntan.
Hey, look, brother, you know, I ain't saying you ain't on hard times and shit, but quit fucking lying talking about you want to work.
No.
First of all, ain't nobody gonna trust your ass well enough. You up here looking like a fucking grizzly bear.
No, man.
No teeth and shit. And you looking frail. You thought, what you gonna do?
Yeah, no shit. I mean,
yeah, you ain't even healthy enough to fucking hardly stay on this corner. You want to do some work?
I kept thinking, I kept wishing that a lot of these kids that I've been noticing who are like in their 20s who are holding up fucking signs and like doing fucking backflips and shit for money on the street. I'm always hoping that the real homeless guys like start a fucking just club only to go after those kids just to get them the fuck off the streets. Like, it's like, oh, you're not prepared. You're not ready for this shit. Yeah. Like, I want to see like turf wars with the bums who are bums. Like beating the shit out of the kids who just are fucking lazy.
Yeah,
you know, on the street.
I did my time.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah,
not that I want to put.
I earned these rags.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not walking. I'm not out here in Doc Martens with my torn up jeans that I tore myself with a pair of scissors. Yeah,
the fuck out of it.
Wearing my Dead Kennedy shirt that I bought at fucking Hot Topics.
Yeah, Buffalo Exchange.
Yeah, I ain't out here doing that shit.
Not to be confused with the young people who really are homeless and ran away from sexual abuse and all that kind of shit.
That
that's why I felt bad, man. I remember I was talking about because that place where you saw the Sticky Legs McGee. There was that's where I saw the hot homeless girl.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah,
yeah. I wasn't lying. There was a cute homeless girl out there, and I was thinking, because my first thought was, all right, maybe this is some kind of sham, some kind of shit you pulling. I don't know what's going on because you look too cute to be out here. But then I thought, well, shit, I saw this. I don't know, it was on HBO or something where they were talking about the plight of homeless kids and shit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Some of them are leaving sexual abuse and run away from home and shit. And I felt bad after that.
I do feel bad.
Like, man, I want to take this girl off the street just to have sex with her. Now I'm feeling I'm no better than her parents, man.
Well, these two guys, it was a guy and his girlfriend because he was holding the sign and she was doing fucking backflips. She was like doing backflips, like, well, looking for money. And I was like, look, man, how bad can it be for you two? You know, you're doing backflips. If you were sexually abused, goddamn, you sure look happy about it.
Yeah, you out here.
You're doing backflips over that shit.
You're doing Ringling Brothers Bottom and Bentley Circus and shit. You know,
Circus de Bum.
Yeah, Cirque du Homeless. Yeah, man, you know, come on.
You're being obnoxious right now.
Yeah, in fact, get the fuck out of the way. Out here looking like Burning Man and shit. You know, come on.
It's like, damn, get a fucking job. I know it sucks, but come on, man. We all have to do it at some point.
Man, don't come up with that shit to me. Ain't nothing I hate worse than a young person talking about, I wish we didn't have to use money. I wish we didn't have to work. You know what? You don't.
Believe me, you don't have to do shit.
You might do a goddamn thing you want to. You might suffer the consequences, but ain't nobody making you do shit.
Exactly. And don't be crying when you do have to suffer. Yeah, don't start bothering people with your fucking plight.
I'll drop you off right down the highway. way. There'll be a man ready to tell you exactly how you can do it.
Oh yeah, no, I'll drop you as where they need you. It's called the U.S. Army.
Yeah.
Make your ass useful.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, you be clothed, you be fed, you have a roof over your head.
You want.
You get your own bullets.
Yeah. And a drill sergeant right up your ass.
Yeah. Oh, that's your new daddy.
Yeah.
You never had a figure? Well, you're about to have one. Don't worry.
Even that shit's gone a little soft. Shit, I was in basic, I wasn't like I was even training for the Marines or anything like that. Now I hear some of these people get in there, they can get to have phones and shit. Drill sergeants talking to them nicely, even though they stern, but they're patient. Shit,
Right.
you didn't do something. Drill sergeant like, the fuck out of here. Yo, they yelled at you so much you were confused. You didn't know where to go. Run!
I know.
Run!
Well, my friend Gabe, he was in the military around, like, I guess it was like the mid to late 90s.
Yeah.
And that was around, there wasn't really all that much war going on at all, honestly.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, he's going to the military. He's probably going to be all buff. He's fucking in the Navy. He's going to look like fucking one of the village people coming out of there. What happened? No, he got fat. I know. And every time I saw him on Liberty, he would show me pictures of him and these guys who were hanging around just goofing off. He showed me a picture where they were all in their skeevies, like doing posing like superheroes. It looked like the Avengers in their underwear. And these guys are all like, I see these guys with these big ass bellies looking up at the sky like heroes. And I'm like, these are the guys who are defending my country right now.
I don't know what the fuck is going on, man.
God knows what they look like now. I'm sure now, they're probably just like, get us the fuck out of here. This ain't vacation no more. But around that time, it seemed like a fucking vacation and a half,
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I know some people went to the Marines and Marine Reserves.
Yeah.
And they went in there. And they went in there, with that, and it was kind of like, all right, you need to be a man, and the parents fucking put him in there.
You got to man up.
Yeah, man, got to man up. The motherfuckers came back and right off the bus went straight back to the comic book store. Back in the day,
I thought you were gonna say they came off the bus in dresses and shit.
No.
What
wearing ponytails and shit.
I'm back. Hey, you missed me.
Come out there looking like Rip Taylor. Come out the bus throwing glitter around.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hi,
I'm here.
For war.
Where's the party at, guys? Come on.
Used to be a day, motherfucker, get off the bus from basic and from the training. They be first thing I want to do is get a beer and look for some ass.
I know. I thought you were supposed to look like John Rambo when you're fucking getting off that bus. like, oh, I went through some shit.
I just want to eat. Leave me alone.
You got your big green bag.
Just want to eat and fuck. Leave me alone.
Right?
And now these motherfuckers getting off the bus doing, where's Batman?
Where's everybody at? Where's my comic books?
Can't wait to get back into the D&D game.
You can never take the nerd out of a nerd.
You won't. Can't do it, man.
Struggle, yell at that motherfucker all day long. I am going to be Captain America.
Yeah, they get in there thinking that shit is shield when they go,
When do I get my shield?
Yeah.
That's all I need. Don't need that M16. Don't need it.
Been a day. If I would have asked that shit, drill sergeant would have said, it's right there. Turn around. It's right there. I would turn around. Drill sergeant would have put his foot right on my head. Boom, there it is, motherfucker. Get up.
Hey, but you looking for an antimantium shield? Don't just go out that door. That's right. Turn to the right. Look.
God.
Fuck. Yeah, you see that? You see that right there? That fucking trash can with that lid on it? Yeah, take that shit to the dumpster. Wait a minute. This is an antimantium shield.
Hey, wait a minute. Motherfucker. Shit.
I hope that shit's made out of antimantium before I get in trouble. That's not what it's made out of, co-host.
we had a guy, man, that threw up on himself. And they fucked with us so bad. We first got there. It was like the first week. Some guy threw up on himself. He was so nervous. So you heard that shit just splatting. Drill sergeants were laughing. And somebody tried to actually come over and say, man, you all right? And they'd like, leave him alone. Don't help him.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Everybody, it was like being in a concentration camp. You know, when, when they're about to put a bullet in somebody's head, nobody can say anything or do anything.
He's learning.
There. Yeah, that's what it was kind of like. That. Make a man out of him.
That's right.
Shit, there was even one guy who was talking about. No, I'm not kidding. There was one guy who was like talking about raping him. One of the drills. He's like,
Jesus Christ.
When you
was a drill sergeant?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they weren't gonna do it, but they were talking crazy shit. Like one guy was like, you think that's bad? All that shit. I got something. I'll spill all over you, man. Make it slurp it up.
Make it slurp it up.
And we were like, what the fuck? Man, we were terrified. They're raping people. There was one guy going around talking about, you want me to punk you, boy? Now this is before
punk me.
This is before Ashton Kutcher punked him, because that's the first time I heard of like being punked. Like I knew different terms of punk. I knew like punk was like the punk rockers. Punk was like being a sissy.
Right.
Punk was like somebody punked out of something. Punk was actually a piece of wood, but I never heard of I'm gonna punk you.
Are you sure it wasn't pumped?
No.
It wasn't. I'm gonna pump you, boy.
No, punk.
I'm gonna fuck you so raw. You ain't ever gonna do wrong again.
Didn't know what the fuck. They had their own language sometimes. They just had weird shit they would say. Guy came up just like fucking with this guy. You want me to punk you, Barry?
When was Medea your drill sergeant? Come here, bird.
Hey, Barry. It was a white dude though.
It was a white Medea.
It was a big white dude. I remember he had red hair. Fucking lips were always fucking red.
When was Ronald McDonald your drill sergeant? Let me correct myself.
Got dressed like a clown. I'm in a punky Barry.
You want my McRib?
You want a burger, Barry? You want fries with that, Barry? Large punk.
I'm gonna give you my shake.
You want these McNuggets, Barry? What
the hell's going on here?
Every drill sergeant had a weird way of doing some shit. Like we had one drill sergeant from looked like an old dude. It looked kind of like a Ricardo Montalban, but with a mustache.
Okay.
It looked like a guy should be in a zoot suit instead of a drill sergeant.
Look like Zoot Suit Riot?
Yeah, exactly.
That guy.
But
Cab Calloway?
He had an accent, and I can't really do it, but he whenever he yelled at somebody, he'd get mad. He'd be like, "Hey, young man."
What the hell?
Hey, young man. I guess he was Puerto Rican because it was kind of like Tony Montana. Hey, young man, but
man.
Yeah, hey, young man. No, but it was more like, hey, young man.
Sounds like Handyman.
Yeah,
don't stop me. You can't hurt me no more. Jesus Christ. These are your drill sergeants.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It would be weird shit that they would say. They just, to fuck with their head, they would say weird shit. Like when they were telling us to load our clips into our weapons.
Yeah.
The drill sergeant I remember one guy, it was a young guy too. He was like, he said, grab it like, now you grab it like this. And he could hear one guy laugh like, and he said, what you thinking about, boy? You thinking about like grabbing it like a clit? Like this? You thought I said clit instead of clip? All right then, everybody. If that's what you understand, grab it like a clit.
What?
You grab clits, and we're like, what?
It don't look anything like a clit.
Yeah,
looks more like a dick than anything.
That shit was another world, man. It was weird shit. They just...
Wow.
Just weird shit.
I always thought, with my buddy Gabe just telling me his fucking crazy, insane stories, especially how disobedient how he was, where he just didn't give a fuck. He's like, I can't tell you how many times my drill stars looked at me like they wanted to straight up fucking just murder my ass. He's like, there's a point where I got worried because he said he was trying to do shit half the time just to get kicked out. It would have the opposite effect, and he'd get more responsibilities, and he'd be like, fuck. So, he even told me one time I think he was getting ready to leave, and he actually, like, they were on the boat, and he actually went up to one of the privates. I can't remember if it was a private or somebody he knew there, somebody of importance. He went and took a shit right in front of his doorstep, just as like a prank, just to do it. And then he ran the fuck out of there, and then the guy came up and like, who the hell did this? He saw it like the next day, just sitting there. It'd been sitting there for a while, and I was like, you guys are crazy. He was like, you're crazy. Yeah. He just did that just to do it because he was like, hey man, this guy's been fucking with me. that's my way of pranking him. So
Damn.
I was like, he took a dump.
Wow.
Right there. Yeah.
There's no way we would have ever done that. We would have been too terrified.
They would have thrown his ass over the boat. Nobody would have found him.
They would have beat his ass.
Yeah, they would kill him.
I told you, I saw a guy getting his ass beat just for mouthing off.
Oh, I know.
I don't know. I didn't know what to think of shit.
I kept thinking, wow, dude, I'm shocked you didn't get murdered on that. For like, they just didn't throw you out, because that was normal. Like he would tell me, like he's told me, like he had some nightmare shit because he was on a carrier. He worked the carrier, but and he was like the carrier ship where they're laying in plates. And he said he saw like the craziest shit. He said he almost died one time because at night they turn off all those lights, right?
Yeah.
And they have like a rope that if you're lucky you'll grab onto it. But there's a moment when they turn off the lights and he didn't have his flashlight with him, and he was like, "Oh fuck, I'm fucked." He thought he was gonna die until he's like looked around and he found a fucking rope to grab onto. And there was one time where when those planes land, they have a hook that grabs those rip cords, right?
Yeah.
He told me one time his buddy, one of those planes were getting ready to land, and he wasn't paying attention at some point, and his buddy grabbed him through, like jumped him, tackled him out of the way, and he pushed him down on the ground to where the ripcord was like went over him. Like,
how did he live through any of this?
I kept every time, because he would write
This
me.
is a lucky motherfucker.
He would
like,
write me letters. Yeah, he would write me letters, or he would call me, and he would tell me these stories. And all I thought was like, wow, my friend is gonna fucking die on that boat, like, because he would get into situations like that
like
all
if
the
a
time.
plane or a piece of rope don't kill him, like a drill sergeant or somebody
A drill
else.
sergeant, somebody's gonna murder him. Yeah, at some point.
Like,
But
life is trying to kill him.
I know, and just he lived through it all.
They should have called him Cockroach.
Yeah, no shit.
Because that motherfucker just
I can't
survived
imagine
through amazing shit.
I can't imagine the nicknames he probably would have gotten. But no, he still tells me though today that he has like nightmares and shit about that whole experience, because a lot of people will commit suicide on those things.
Man,
and you never, I mean, it's never publicized. You never hear about it in the news because that's just a normal fact of life when you're on those carriers.
Man, I'm not surprised. I mean, well, I've never been on a carrier, so it's probably a different situation. You know, I remember when I was there, people would just, it was kind of a nightmarish situation when you first got there, because they were saying all kind of crazy shit to you, man. There was a guy, I didn't hear this being said, but I remember I asked this guy, I said, man, do you have a sister? And he said, you asked me that because you think I look like a girl, don't you?
Oh, shit.
And I said, yeah. I said, you got me, man. I said, you must get that a lot. I said, you have a very fucking girly type of face. And he's like, I know. Just the other day, the drill sergeant said he would chain me to a tree and fuck the shit out of me.
What? What?
I was like, yeah. I was like, what?
Oh, shit.
But he was laughing about it. I was like, God, yeah.
Whoa.
Like it really wouldn't happen, but you know.
And I'm sure you're just like, oh, fuck.
Because I'm thinking like, you know, I'm 17. I don't know what the fuck these guys are capable of.
No shit. I'm like, well, which drill sergeant told you that?
So I can avoid it.
Away.
Then go ahead and ugly myself up as much as I can.
I ain't going to the woods with that motherfucker. No shit, man.
Shit, I ain't going to latrine anywhere by myself around that motherfucker. Yeah, it was some crazy shit they said. And they would fucking they would just drill this stuff into you. You know, I mean, that's what drill sergeants do. But they would just every day for a while it would just be the same thing. And every morning you had to yell your number. Like, for example, if you were in platoon number 3 and you were number 1, you'd have to say off your name every now and then, 301, you know. And so I remember doing what they call fire duty. Yeah. And that's where you just walk around for an hour at night, just make sure everything's okay, you and another guy. And I would hear people just talking in their sleep. Like one guy would cry in his sleep. There was another guy, I remember, but the funniest one where people just yell shit out. They'd be asleep. And I remember passing one bed, scared the fuck out of me. One guy just yelled out of nowhere, 301! and he didn't even know he did it. Like he didn't wake up. Oh, he was dreaming. Yeah. But that shit make you think. I remember we had to march. So like a 5-mile march or something one day, and motherfuckers' feet were blistered and shit. And I remember when I was trying to sleep, my legs felt like they were still walking.
Oh,
I kept waking up because it felt like I was
ghost movement.
Yeah, phantom movement. You look at your legs and not moving, but they still feel like they're moving.
Oh, I know. I've had that feeling.
Like you feel like you're walking, but you ain't going nowhere. You look around and say, "What am I doing?"
Going nowhere really quick.
I'm on a treadmill or some shit right now.
Man,
that shit was crazy.
It is crazy. He did also tell me that if you happen, I mean, I don't know if this happened all the time, but he was like, whenever we went out to sea, and if there was a girl on the boat, guaranteed a majority of the time they'd come back pregnant.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah. So,
I believe that. I've heard that before.
I know. It's like you think half these things you think about, you're like, oh, maybe it's just shit you constantly hear. It's like a cliche thing to hear about it in a way, but no, he's like, no, that shit does happen.
You on a boat?
Yeah, you're on a boat. Yeah,
you fucking horny, you know.
Yeah, you either horny, you're bored as shit.
You're horny because you're bored.
Yeah, you're horny because you're bored. Yeah, and it's like shit's gonna happen, man. So
yeah, and
it makes sense. It's like, yeah, you put out a bunch of people on a fucking secluded, like it's almost like a prison out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
There ain't no way some bad shit's gonna happen. You know, just within your own group.
She's gonna be horny. You're gonna be horny. If it's there, somebody's gonna fuck.
The only thing that shit ain't gonna happen is when you're worried about somebody else killing you. You know, so that's when you got a job to do. You know,
I'm stepping at your door and there's a pile of shit right there on the doorstep.
Right there. Yeah, I was like, maybe.
Who the fuck?
Yeah, maybe they didn't do anything because they were just. I kept thinking, well, maybe you have a bunch of guys who are like usually kids when they join the army. Some of them, are just gonna go crazy. It's like, and you're hoping that they don't jump off the fucking boat. So I'm sure something like that may be perfectly normal. Just because you get so bored. I'm sure they've seen crazier shit than that.
First, I was gonna say maybe they thought it was an animal, but I guess if they're on a boat,
fish jumped up on the boat and took a shit.
This here is human shit.
Get the fuck off my house.
Should have put it in a bag and lit that shit up.
That's probably a bad idea.
Hey man, we gotta get to this show.
Oh,
man. I know. We've been going a good while here. Woo. Got some things to talk about.
Too much fun.
Yes,
talking about too much crazy shit.
All right, you know what, man? I am ready.
I'm ready. Definitely. I'm my robot ass.
Oh, I know you
built ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready?
Built tough.
Dodge tough.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right. Wait a minute. Oh shit! Look, who let this hairy little man up in here?
Goatsy.
Oh, that's Goatsy. I thought that was a homeless guy.
I can always tell because he can't manage to cover them hoofs.
Coming in here with his little hat open and shit.
Yeah,
some money.
Mr. Bojangles for Halloween.
Tell you what, do a little dance, do a little ditty, and maybe we'll give you some money.
Pull out that ukulele.
Yeah, play us into this show.
Sing like Tiny Tim.
Sing for yourself.
Yeah, these kids don't know who we're talking about, Corey. These kids don't know.
They don't know. They thinking about that movie Insidious. They don't know where that shit came from.
Yeah, that shit.
Y'all don't know about no Tiny Tim.
You don't know nothing about no Tiny Tim.
True artist.
No shit,
man.
A
true musician.
Oh, so many true musicians are just no longer with us.
No longer with us, man. Well, you know what? We got this artist right here, Mr. Goatsy. All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Get ready. All right.
We're all ready.
Let's do this. Get to the Like the record skipped for a moment.
I think that shit's broken. I think we used that CD one too many times.
Let me see.
Shit.
Let's see if I can get the signal right here.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, man.
I'm telling you, dude, we gotta get a new CD already.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
My HDMI cable is acting up.
Oh.
I was gonna tell you, man.
CD skipping.
Skipping town. But speaking of musicians and true artists, that homeless guy, the ZZ Top guy, he was down there on 6th Street this weekend. Not 6th Street, on Congress. If it's the same guy I'm thinking of, it was a guy
drumsticks
with a gray sandy beard with a bucket. He had an orange bucket turned upside down and beating the fuck out of it. Not playing no music, just making noise.
Okay, this is not the same guy.
Okay.
This guy never. He always had like drumsticks in his cart. But I never at all ever saw him beat anything with.
Maybe he found a bucket.
Maybe so.
Maybe he said it's about time I do some of these goddamn drumsticks.
Yeah, I know. Make them useful.
Like annoy the fuck out of people.
Yeah, like what? I can make money off playing music on the street. What?
Yeah, make
all
music.
these years wasted.
What he would do is he waits for people to start coming down the block. I saw what he was doing because he did it to me. I was a long ways off, but when he sees a group of people coming. Just starts banging that fucking drum, man, or that bucket,
beating that
but
shit like it owes
making
him
no
money.
music. It just and people, and then he's looking at people like, "Give me money."
Yeah,
like, hey, you don't appreciate this fine music
this
I'm making here?
avant-garde music, yeah.
What you want to do is you want to take that bucket, put on his head, and take those sticks and just beat the sides of it. You like that?
Yeah.
Because that's what it sounds like to us.
You'll make a lot of money doing that.
Yeah. God damn it. Just making noise. Just annoying the fuck out of people,
Dude,
man.
Yeah, that is annoying. Like, come on, man. Can you at least try a little, please?
Yeah, come on, man.
One beat. Just one beat. I'll give you $1 for one beat.
Come on. I mean, you don't take that much just to get like a rhythm going. But he's like a fucking gorilla with two fucking bones in his head, just beating the fuck out of something.
His beats were homeless.
They can't find no home.
Can't find where?
Aimless. They're everywhere.
Where are you, Rick? I can't find you. I'm trying to join you here.
And expecting money.
Yeah, I know.
Just because you got some drumsticks don't mean you can play.
That's annoying, man. That's when somebody should be thrown off the fucking street.
Yeah, somebody should beat the fuck out of him for that.
Make some music out of his ass.
Let's see here. Let me see what we got. You know what? This is a good lead into this video I got here, man.
All right.
I got this video here of this dude. This is little dude, man. Going off on this guy who's playing this trumpet. I don't know what's happening. Somebody filmed this with their phone.
Okay.
But it's this little guy. Almost a midget, it looks like. And there's a guy with a trumpet.
Yeah.
And he's just screaming at this guy. And I don't know if this guy was just playing his trumpet and didn't know how to play, and people who lived in this area had to walk by and hear it, just lost it. This guy ain't having it, man. And it's one thing to yell at the guy, but this guy's berating this guy for 3 minutes, just talking about, you ain't no artist.
He's saying everything I wish I could tell these guys who can't play music.
He's speaking for probably exactly. It's kind of cool because if this guy truly can't play, and it sounds like he can't, you know, he's like for all of them.
He's like Michael Shannon in Revolutionary Road.
Yeah. All right. You're not an artist.
What are you doing here? Look at yourself.
Yeah. Everything that we want to say and been afraid to say, this guy, it just finally came out.
You stink. You play terrible. Go kill yourself.
It's funny because this guy let him know, like, you know, not only you not an artist, but I have the right to tell you that because I am a real artist.
Oh shit!
You haven't seen this before?
No, I have not.
All right, let's take a look.
I can't wait.
Yeah, suck. How dare you ruin it for everybody else? Get out! No, you go. I'm not going anywhere, shithead. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood. Get out! You're no artist, you suck. You're a mediocre piece of shit you can't even play. You suck. I've been playing 41 years. You suck. I'm a left-handed guitarist. You suck. No! You go.
It looks like a little deformed Woody Allen.
I was about to say. I was like, did Woody Allen finally lose his shit?
Yeah.
You suck. You suck. You're not an artist. You're not like me.
You think you call yourself a musician? You sorry son of a bitch.
Yeah. I myself, I made hundreds of great movies. What have you done? Besides just blow this trumpet with no music coming out of it at all.
You're annoying my ears.
I'm so great. How do you think I get little Chinese girls to like me? Because I'm an artist.
How do you plan on serenading a beautiful Asian woman?
Where's your Asian little girl, huh? You don't have one because you suck.
You can't go pick up a book and learn your craft.
Learn your craft. Get out of here. You suck.
Get the fuck out of here.
You suck.
You suck. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
Oh shit!
I don't know if the guy's playing badly to fuck with him, or if he really is that bad. If he's that bad, I can see where this guy just finally lost it. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
I loved how he has his computer bag with him, and he like raises that shit like he's ready to knock him the fuck out with that horn.
I don't even know
he's hesitating.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what's in that bag. It's like a plastic bag.
Yeah,
he just raises that shit up and act like he's gonna hit him.
Yeah, and then
he know his little ass ain't gonna do it.
And then you see him pounce on his shoulder for a second, only for him to pounce back off.
Yeah,
it's like he's so. I don't know what to do right now. Yeah,
I'm so confused.
So the sounds is distracting my brain.
This noise
is making me confused. It's like he does not know what to do. And this guy with his I was waiting for him to go.
Motherfucker, look, and the little dude. He wants so bad to hurt this guy.
He does. He's like a little cat, like just trying to pounce on somebody.
Yeah. He's like a little dude and knows that he can't do it. He's so frustrated and he wants to beat this guy's ass so bad. But every time he raises his bag or tries to raise his fist at him, he's like, curse you, smallness.
Yeah, curse. Yeah.
How dare you make me so small?
You're lucky I'm so small. I can barely reach you.
About to swing at his kneecaps.
If I hit him, I'm going to do some damage to my bag. I can't afford one right now.
Curse you, little legs.
Gotta go back to New York to see the family.
Feet don't fail me now. But you would if I hit him.
Oh. I'll give you what for.
That guy's got a trumpet right in his face. The little guy's just like, fuck you!
He's like looking at the notes go up in the air, the wrong ones, and he's like, fuck you!
Actually, the notes are hitting him in his face, right?
Yeah.
Fuck you!
Get out! Where are you from? Where are you from? Go to a studio and rehearse. Maybe someday you'll learn. You're stuck. You're no talent piece of shit. You impose your lack of talent in order on everybody around you, whether they want to do it or not. Get out! How dare you come down here and do this? I'm here 14 years. I've lived in this town my whole life. You're a disgrace. You suck. How dare you? I'm like 3 blocks down.
The guy just walks away. Because the guy just sitting there just kind of taking it. He's like, well, if I ignore this dude, he'll just be quiet and walk off. But the dude ain't giving up.
This guy just fucking. It's like the somebody like threw a stick in this guy's fucking bicycle tire. And I've been living here for 13 years. I've never had to deal with this. How dare you?
I know. I've been living here for 14 years, peacefully. And then you show up.
You show up with your goddamn horn. And you destroy my whole fucking life.
And your so-called music.
Get the fuck out! You suck!
Guy looks like, you know what he looks like? He looks like the fucking penguin, man.
He does.
Doesn't he? Look at him. The little guy looks like the penguin.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I fought Batman for 14 years.
Yeah, you're no Batman.
You're no Batman.
You can't even play a horn.
You're not a villain. You're not a proper foe.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of Gotham.
Quit traumatizing me with your bad skills of playing the horn.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Uh-oh.
You any kind of artist? Anybody know who you are?
Does he not look like the penguin?
He does.
I hate to say it.
He really does.
He's a little
now.
deformed guy.
I couldn't tell, but looking at his hair and
it's
his
funny,
pants are
I'm about to say
all the way up to his
pants
chest.
are up to his nipples.
Yeah, I know. those pants are eating him.
Maybe that's why he's so short. He's slowly being consumed by his pants.
I'm so irritated.
I can't find my stomach. Anybody see my stomach?
These things are gonna cover my. When are these pants gonna cover my goddamn ears, so I don't have to listen to this shit?
By the end of this video, it's gonna be nothing but a pair of pants.
I know. Those pants are gonna be like complaining about the.
It's gonna be the zipper talking.
Yeah. Fuck you! Get the fuck out of here!
It's gonna be a hand sticking out the zipper. You get out!
I've been wearing these pants for 13 years, and I ain't never been so annoyed.
But somebody like you.
Maybe everybody else wants to enjoy the peace and quiet. This is one of the most important places in all of North America. Who are you? Who are you? You miserable, presumptuous, no talent. You're no artist. An artist respects the silence that serves as the foundation of creativity. You obviously don't have the talent. You don't have enough respect for yourself or other people, or in what it is to express yourself. In music or any other form of creativity. And I'm an NYU film school graduate, sucker.
Oh, that's when the street came out on his head.
That's when you know you got it wrong. Sucker.
Let me tell you something else, brother. Look here, Jack.
Get out of here, homie.
You ain't down with the music. You're putting the music down is what you're doing. Down right into the fucking grave.
Broham. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here before I check you up.
I hung up the Grateful Dead. I toured with Run DMC.
With
Sucker MC.
Smoking weed at Yale.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
I've been. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. Oh shit. There you go.
I'm gonna do a mashup.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Oh shit.
Of Visual Arts and the Academy of Art University in San Francisco. You suck. You're no talent. If you really had talent, go practice. Get yourself a gig. Instead of ruining the end of the day for everybody down here. You disgrace. You're everything that's gone wrong in this world. You're a self-consumed, no talent, mediocre piece of shit. And I've earned my right to say it. Okay? I had 200,000 people in 1975. I walked Bob Dylan up on stage. Who the fuck are you? I knew the Grateful Dead from 1966.
You
Who the
missed
fuck
this
are
shit.
you?
You missed this shit. He
You
got
suck.
mad. Watch this.
You're no talent. If you really had talent, go practice and then get yourself a gig. Instead of ruining the end of the day for everybody down here. You disgrace. You're everything that's gone wrong in this world. You're a self-consumed, no talent, mediocre piece of shit. And I've earned my right to say it. Okay? I had trust.
Oh shit.
Be funny if he had bottles in there. He threw his bag down. Everybody just heard.
I have a feeling he only had a bologna sandwich in the bag.
Motherfucker had his old underwear in
He
there.
unleashed.
Had his gym clothes in
He
there.
has had it up to his pants.
1975. I walked Bob Dylan up on stage. Who the fuck are you?
What, you in Bob Dylan's pocket?
He was Bob Dylan's pants.
Did Bob Dylan bring you out on a leash?
I walked that motherfucker on stage.
Shit, this motherfucker look like Paul Simon's mini-me.
Grateful Dead from 1966. Who the fuck are you?
Oh shit.
You nothing.
Amen,
You
brother.
nothing. You are nothing. And you will never be anything. Never. How
Texas
dare you?
friend.
How dare you?
I'm gonna call the noise police.
Miserable, mediocre nothing.
He's going the fuck off.
Oh yeah, he is.
Shame on you.
Shame. For shame.
Rat stupid little smile. You little pimp. Go learn to play. Go learn to play. You're flat. You can't even carry a fucking note. I don't care about your little, like, horn lip. It doesn't mean that you know how to play. You're flat. I'm trained classically. I'm trained contemporaneously.
All right,
you
enough.
suck.
Go away. Leave me alone.
No. No. No.
I'm your new fucking trumpet. I'm gonna play these sounds that are coming out of my mouth for you for the rest of the fucking day.
Tell you what, that man had some composure because I would have made a field goal with his little ass by that point.
I know. Well, you feel so bad for the guy. You're just looking at him. You're like, wow, what happened to you, buddy? There's a reason why you ain't fucking bringing Bob Dylan's ass up on the stage no more. You probably tried to throw him off the stage.
That's a motherfucker.
Missed a note.
You're flat.
What the fuck, Bob Dylan?
Probably yelling at this motherfucker. Probably just yells at everybody like that. Probably got bars and everything.
You gotta bartender this beer. It's flat.
Where was this fucking guy last night when I needed him? Mr. Bojangles, you motherfucker! You can't even hold the fucking guitar right. You can't even write a fucking decent lyric.
You can't even take a bath.
You suck.
You suck. Fuck you.
Let people enjoy the silence of the quietness that makes people become very self-aware of what their surroundings.
I walk Bojangles up on stage.
You must appreciate the quietness. Therefore, it would be a pinnacle to your art.
That motherfucker boy, he was mad. You could tell he's just been made fun of all his life.
Yeah,
he just finally lost it.
Oh yeah, that was the kid who
lost it.
Picked on in band camp. Yeah, one too many times.
You know, they midget tossed his ass one too many times, and he just lost it.
He looked like by the size of the looking at his pants, he looked like he'd been lifted up from the pants.
Looked like somebody gave
throwing his ass out.
I know. Looked like somebody gave his ass a wedgie that stayed.
I know.
Forever.
He is a forever walking wedgie.
And when is his show coming out?
I know,
The Walking Wedgie.
The Walking Wedgie. It's gonna be the best goddamn show you've ever seen.
You think zombies are scary? Well, you get a load of me.
Yeah.
Don't make me angry. Me
I'm a true artist, goddammit. Come here to listen to this shit.
Motherfucker's mad.
Stick it out the trash.
We need him here.
Yeah, we do.
We need to put him in a crate and bring him to Austin.
We just need to unleash his ass. Yeah, we need to stick him out, put that crate right in the middle of fucking 6th Street and pull that rope
and just open
to
that
release
shit.
that door. Yeah.
Watch that Tasmanian devil come out of there.
What the fuck?
Where am I?
Where's that awful sound coming from?
You. You suck.
Get over here.
And you. You're no artist.
You know what?
And you. Shut up.
I walked the Grateful Dead on the fucking stage. I don't deserve to be tormented with this shit.
We ain't in this land of shitty music.
Motherfucker have a heart attack.
Where the fuck did you learn how to play that fucking trash can?
Yeah.
That's no drum. That's a bucket.
It's a fucking bucket. It needs to be put on your fucking head.
You suck.
That guy is awesome. That is genius.
I love that guy.
I'm so thankful for you showing me that.
That guy's my new hero.
I want to watch that again.
I know, man. It's so fucking awesome. Anyway, that guy's a badass. You need to put a costume on him.
Yeah, I want to be him for Halloween. Yeah,
people know.
I totally want to be him.
Fucking mop haircut.
Yeah, I know. Shave the back of my fucking head so I can have that balding.
Yeah, and put some pants on that are up to your neck.
Yeah, I know.
And just go around telling people you suck.
Yeah.
Your costume sucks.
Fuck around with a trash bag. Yeah.
You're no artist.
You know artist.
Costume suck.
You think you fucking suck.
I hung out with Rick Bacon and Greg Nicotero.
I smoked crack with Whitney Houston.
I hung out with Webster and Gary Coleman.
The greats, the legends.
I was set to play Leprechaun.
And where am I right now? Hanging out with your no fucking trumpet playing ass.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. And the music you wrote.
Motherfucker look like an Ewok. Like an Ewok with kids' clothes on.
You sound like you fell down the fucking stairs with your trumpet.
I hope that guy was just playing bad on purpose to fuck with him.
Fuck you. Believe me, if I knew this guy was hanging out, I would go fucking purchase a trumpet right now just to fucking torment him just so I can hear the gold coming out of his mouth
See
every
that
day.
motherfucker leap out his window at you. I'll be down his window every night.
Yeah.
And the School of Visual Arts, and the Academy of Art University in San Francisco. You suck. You're no talent. You really had talent, go practice, and then get yourself a gig.
Get yourself a gig.
This is my gig.
I know,
Fucking with you.
You're fucking up my gig, my first gig.
All right, man. Let's see what else we got.
Yeah, what else we
Talk about this cat that's dealing marijuana, man.
Oh shit.
Cat's getting in on the action too.
I know.
Now, you know you need to legalize weed when cats start getting in on this shit. Come on, man.
You're gonna have cat Heisenbergs in no time.
Let's see here. Where is this from? The Huffington Post.
Yeah.
Story you sent me.
Uh-huh.
It says cannabis cat. Yes, it's my new hero.
Cannabis cat walking down the street.
Here he comes. Cannabis cat gets you high as hell. Cannabis cat collared at Moldova jail.
Damn.
Says here, a cat has been busted for smuggling pot into a prison in Moldova. Or is it Moldova? Don't know.
Sure.
Guards became suspicious when they smelled that shit coming off his front.
When they saw him smoking it.
When he came stumbling in with his eyes all red.
Oh, Cheech and Chong looking.
It says here, guards became suspicious when the cat said, "Woof." Guards became suspicious when a sneaky feline was spotted regularly nipping in and out of the jail through a hole in the fence. He was dealing to prisoners, it sounds like. Mm-hmm. On closer inspection, officials noticed the cat's oversized decorative collar actually had 2 packets of marijuana attached to it, the BBC reported. Is this in the UK?
I guess so, yeah.
The Department of Penitentiary Institutions said Friday that someone in the village of Prunkol was using the cat as a courier to supply inmates with dope at the local prison. That's a fucking well-trained cat.
No shit. I kept thinking, how is this cat going to know exactly where to go in this prison unless this cat escaped that prison at some point?
Oh, yeah.
You know, how to get the fuck out of there. You know, number one.
Shit, I know cats don't even know their names.
I know,
but somebody trained a cat to fucking deal marijuana.
No shit, man.
God damn.
That's a fucking smart-ass cat.
I thought a cat flushing a toilet was impressive, but this right here, this is some real shit.
Hey, I always think a cat covering up his own shit is impressive.
Oh, yeah.
I never expect him to go this length.
Shit, put this shit on YouTube.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
According to the Associated Press, the Department of Penitentiary Institutions said Friday that someone in the village of Prunkol was using the cat as a courier to supply inmates with dope at the local prison. This isn't the first time in recent months that a cat has been able to smuggle contraband into a prison. In June, a cat that had cell phones and chargers taped to its belly was busted by guards at a prison near, Syktyvkar in northern Russia. The Moscow Times reported that the cat was caught climbing the prison, calling his friend. Yo, man, I'm in. Where you at?
Well, where the fuck am I?
Yeah. Yo, I'm in, man. Where am I supposed to go?
Are you in cell block B or C? Quick, motherfucker.
Caught that motherfucker texting.
I know.
What you doing, huh?
These Russians gonna fucking eat my ass if they catch me.
He said the cat was caught climbing the prison fence. What's the
climbing a? Can you imagine?
Who the fuck are these people, and who the fuck are these cats?
Yeah, no shit. These are cat ninjas, apparently.
They say. How many times we heard that we say you cannot train a cat?
You can't train a cat to do shit.
But apparently you can train a cat to do illegal shit. You can teach them to deal drugs and fucking and stolen goods.
And you know how tall those fucking fences are? Can you imagine just a cat not giving a shit?
Climbing a fence
with fucking telephones. Yeah, cell phones taped up to that fucker. Just he probably got caught because they all went off at the same time. Yeah. Sound like Jerry Lewis telethon.
He forgot to put that shit on silent.
He's like, oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Oh.
Spotlight. He's wearing a fucking bandana.
Probably had one of those fucking stupid rings on there.
Yeah, you got mail. Yeah, you got mail. Jesus, that's awesome. I'd love to see a cat like that in action too. Just climbing that fucking fence.
I would too, man. I would love to see that. Man, how are they fucking...
Yeah, I was like, is there like a training fucking tape so I can get my cat to do that shit?
Shit, I wonder, what are we going to hear about next? A fucking cat being trained to rob a bank?
No shit. I'm going to kidnap one of these fucking cats you have in your front yard over here.
It'd be funny if some robbers ran out of a bank and they ran to the car and there's a cat in the driver's seat. Who's that? That's the getaway guy, man. Don't worry, he's good, man. I got him well trained.
Get in, meow.
Let's see what this is right here. What's up, pussycat?
The pussycat. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What that cat's phone sound like when it went off? Oh shit! Oh shit!
I left my iTunes on. Oh shit!
Now remember, be very quiet. I got this, man. I'm quiet. I got it. Oh shit!
Yeah, what the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, who's playing that music?
God damn, I told you not to call me right now.
Right, not now. I'm fucking stuck to this fence, this chain link fence. Oh, spread eagle. Like somebody threw him up against that fence. Oh, man.
Wow, that is great, man. That is great. That's awesome.
It's so cool.
Fuck. Yeah.
Wow. I wish there was video to this shit just so we can see it, man.
Exactly. Well, there is a video up here where they're talking about it. Hopefully they got a picture of this fucking cat. Let's see.
There he is. Cat's being interrogated.
What the fuck happened to the sound?
Oh.
The fuck?
Let's see here.
Is that it? Oh, I guess that's it. Well, ain't nothing but this cat sitting up here looking confused and shit.
I know.
Huh?
He's like, get me the fuck out of here.
What'd I do?
I ain't talking, see?
Yeah.
You ain't getting nothing out of me, see? I'm no rat. I'm a cat, not a rat. Wow.
They're showing them taking the collar off the cat.
With the weed, I guess.
With the weed in it.
It's not that much weed.
It ain't that much weed.
It ain't that much weed to go through that much trouble. You know?
No, it's not. Look, did you see that paper they put in front of? It looked like they told that cat, now if you sign this confession,
I know, right?
It's going to all be done real easy.
Tell us who did it, Johnny.
I'll never speak. I'll never talk to you, cop.
I want my lawyer, meow.
All right, whatever. They just showing this fucking...
Man.
I like the way that cat's trying to play innocent.
I know. Cat's like, I'm confused.
I'm just a cat.
Yeah, I'm just a cat.
I don't know what's going on with you.
Look at these eyes.
Yeah, do that shit, that Puss in Boots shit.
Puss in Boots, yeah. Ooh, me. I'm a victim of circumstance.
I didn't know.
Yeah, not me.
I just thought it was a collar.
I'm just a sweet old pussycat. Meow.
Oh, meow.
Watch me lick myself.
Meow.
Yeah.
Meow-wanna.
Sneaking in meow-wanna.
Meow-wanna. Meow-wanna go home.
Send me home, meow.
You want to go home? You want to go to jail?
Meow wanna go home.
Yeah.
And talk.
Say something. I know. Where's your plans?
I know. It'd be funny. One guy's like, nice, kitty. Nice. Who gave you the bad marijuana, kitty? Another guy comes up, enough! This bullshit. I know you did it, kitty. I know you know something.
Yeah.
Now fucking talk. Don't give me that shit. Talk.
That shit, yeah. Don't give me none of that meow shit.
Hey, Larry, lay off on man. He's playing us, man. He's playing us.
I fucking hate this cat. I fucking hate
telling you, man.
Don't give that motherfucker no milk.
They playing good cop back.
I know, right?
Sorry about that, Mr. Jingles. I didn't mean
Be
that.
hilarious. That cat was sent in to bust out Lex Luthor.
My partner's a hothead. You can talk to me. Go ahead.
He's a hothead. Oh,
I got one quick story here, man, before we move on. Says here, Mr. Oz sent this to me. It's stories from the land of Oz.
Oh.
Says, what the hell? Female bodybuilder says steroids made her grow an itty-bitty teeny-weeny peen as the penis.
What?
Yeah, this is from Bossip, by the way.
Okay.
The source of Mr. Oz is all great news.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I don't think it made you grow anything. I think you had a dick
Yeah.
before this started. People, there's a picture of this quote-unquote woman.
Yeah. If
If steroids really did do to you what I'm seeing here, steroids are motherfucking.
You know what? I think
Steroids are instant sex
No,
change.
they are. Yeah, looking at this chick, she looks like a dude. I mean, yeah, she totally does. And yeah, more than likely, she probably had a big clit to begin with. I don't know.
I don't know what the hell's going. Like a clit. Grab it like a clit.
Yeah, like a clit. Yeah.
But I'm looking.
But yeah, she's turning into a dude. Yeah.
I'm calling bullshit on this.
Stay away from steroids.
I'm gonna say either you were a man before, or if not, then you need to tell every man out there that, or every woman that wants to be a man, your secret.
Yeah, no
You
shit.
can be rich.
Yeah. Oh,
What's your regimen? You know.
I keep, okay, who was that? Okay, remember that bodybuilder? It was a girl who kept claiming she was a girl. She was on Howard Stern for a while.
Was it China?
No, not China,
China.
not China.
She's doing
But yeah, there
porn
was
now.
another chick on there. She reminded me of China, but
she always talk like this.
She always talk like this. Yeah, they always made her sound like Herman Munster.
Herman Munster, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot who that was.
Yeah, but you look at her, I'm sure more than likely she was a girl, but you could tell just looking how muscle bound she was. I was like, you can't tell me that you weren't using steroids at some point. That's probably what made her so mannish. After a while.
Let's see here.
Shit changes your fucking body chemistry,
I
man.
guess so, man. Well,
Yeah.
apparently it changes enough to where you grow a dick.
Well, that's the thing.
Your body thinks it's a man so much it grows a dick.
Yeah, with chicks, you either grow a dick, and if you're a guy, you lose your dick.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Isn't that some crazy shit?
Yeah.
It's like
it
if
does.
you're on steroids, it makes your dick shrink back up into your body when you don't have a dick no more.
Right.
Looks like a little pebble sticking out down there. Looks like a little pimple.
Look like a pimple. Yeah.
Make want to pop that shit.
Yeah.
Let's see here. It says, a female gym junkie has revealed how she now looks like a man after developing a steroid addiction, which mutated her body. That sounds like some X-Men shit.
No shit.
Candace Armstrong, who used to be a pretty blonde, has been left with stubble, broad shoulders, and a 1-inch penis after using the drug in a desperate attempt to improve her shape. Well, it gave you some shape,
yeah,
all right.
it
I don't know if it's shape you want.
It gave you a third muscle.
Yeah, it shaped the dick for you.
Dick got muscles.
What if that was another man growing down there? It just started with the penis first.
Hey, when do I get to compete? Let me out of here. Come on.
What if it was that man? You suck.
Yeah, I know, you suck.
Fuck you. And your steroids.
You're only lifting 200 pounds? What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're no builder.
You suck. Yeah. You're no artist.
You know muscle artist. I toured with Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I told
I hung out with Hulk Hogan.
I'm best friends with Louis.
You know,
Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno.
Oh man, I feel bad for it. There's something deeper going on. It says the former London barmaid said her nightmare began 2 years ago when she joined a gym to improve her physique. Armstrong, who suffers from body dysmorphia, what the hell is that? Revealed she would work out for 3 hours a day and was convinced her upper body was too slender.
Jesus.
She got a mental problem.
Yeah, no shit.
But despite people telling her she was developing great biceps, it wasn't enough. Armstrong says she grew a 1-inch penis after taking steroids.
Jesus. She was lifting up that weight.
And dick just popped out. When a fellow gym fanatic suggested using steroids, she went for it, but soon developed an addiction to daily doses of the steroid Trenbolone. Is that how you say it? Trembolone?
Trombolone.
She developed a trombone. That's what she got down there now.
She's making terrible music too. God damn it! Shit. I come here to work out to get a good pump. You playing that fucking awful trombone over there?
It's not my fault.
Doing squat thrust.
It's not my fault. Armstrong told the British tabloid The Sunday People she only started using the drug because she hated her body, but now things were 1,000 times worse. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've got a fucking beard and a dick.
You got a dick now, lady. Well, hey, at least you could pee standing up now.
Man, baby. Yeah. I don't know if that's what she wanted.
That's what she getting.
Well, yeah, what you got now. Work with it, baby.
Yeah.
Work. You better work.
You better work it, girl. Work.
Come a girl.
Yeah, you can go hang out with Right Said Fred.
Work. Got a dick.
Work. Do your thing.
Oh, Jesus. In fact, the drug altered her body so much that her clitoris grew into a 1-inch penis.
Oh.
She developed facial hair, acne, and even began walking like a man. Damn.
I told you, dude. Yeah, it was a clit. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever noticed on... I only know this because, of course, I watch porn, but I've seen some porns where certain girls have, like, really big clits, like where you think, that looks like a dick.
Oh,
I mean,
geez.
it looks like a baby dick, but, ew.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, can you believe it says here, she developed facial hair, acne, and even began walking like a man. And it says, I was about to say it until she walks and says, walk like a man, talk like a man, my son.
Frankie Valli needs some steroids.
Maybe he was on steroids when he sang that.
Yeah, he was.
Let's see. The transition was so extreme, she now dresses in man's clothes, so she isn't mistaken for a man in drag, and now avoids women's toilets. Armstrong says she no longer has any sex drive and doesn't desire man or women. Good, because you ain't getting sex from either one of them right now.
Jeez.
So your body makes up its mind what the fuck it wants to do.
Have sex with yourself.
Yeah, there you go. You got both now.
I know, you got the best of both worlds now.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
Gotta go nowhere, ain't gotta do nothing.
Oh.
Just a flick of the wrist.
A flick of the penis.
Bend that shit. That's like there's a quote here that says, "Now I look like a man, and I hate it. Even my own mother has told me I'm not pretty anymore." She said, "I don't want to become a man. I just want to be normal. I stopped having any sort of sex drive for men. I tried having sex with a girl, but that didn't do anything for me either. So it's not like it has turned me lesbian." Armstrong says she thought the drug would make her training more effective, but has now developed an addiction, which has changed her body so much in extent, even her GP asked if she was undergoing a sex change. Well, it looks like she's going through one.
Get it? Addiction.
Fuck you! You're no comedian. Fuck you! Fuck you! I told him we should try it. I told Bill Cosby.
You got no talent.
You're not good with puns.
You know artists.
I know Cyrus.
Yeah, I know Cyrus. You know Cyrus.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Wow.
A quote here says, "I used to get a lot of attention from men. You still do." More like, what the fuck is that?
You getting some attention, all right.
Yeah. Like, hey, bro, you want to go pick up some chicks?
Yeah, you want to go fuck some hoes?
You want to go work out and pick up some chicks?
You want to go fuck some hoes?
Now, very few people find me attractive, but I can't say I miss sex. I have no sex drive, and I'm more insecure than ever. She added she was now trying to beat her addiction, but still works out for at least 3 hours a day. You need some fucking mental health.
No shit. Yeah, stop working out your body and work out your brain. Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn. Wow, that's sad.
If you keep going, maybe your brain will finally convince itself it's a man.
No, her brain's gonna grow a dick is what's gonna happen.
Hey, dickhead.
Pop out her forehead.
Come here.
Boing.
Sorry, but we don't care how much you enjoy the gym. Once you start growing stubble in male parts, it's time to lighten up on the reps and the roids.
And the roids, yeah, no shit.
Shit, I heard.
Whatever you're doing, do the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what roids is gonna make your body do.
No shit. Yeah.
You a man, now you a woman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You a woman, here's a dick.
Here's a dick for you. Yep. Go work that out.
For that fucking roids will pull a joke on your dick. Why don't you make this dick disappear?
Yeah.
It's gone.
It's gone. Made her clit disappear.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
That sucks.
Crazy.
Man.
I feel bad for her if this is true, but god damn it.
Jesus, stay away from the fuck. Yeah,
Stay away
I
from
don't know.
that shit, man.
Stay away from the fucking gym. That's the first problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can get shit to work out with at home now.
I know. I was like, how? What is the desire to look like the fucking Incredible Hulk?
Yeah.
I don't get
and
that.
why are you a woman who wants huge biceps?
Yeah, no man wants that.
No man wants a woman.
And if a man wants that, he ain't no man.
Yeah. Shit, nobody wants a woman who can beat the shit out of them.
I know. No,
I don't.
Not me. No way. I don't want to date the fucking Incredible Hulk with tits.
Exactly.
Don't
With
want
tits.
that. If I'm lucky.
Yeah. Shit, as much stupid shit as I say, I'll come in and say the wrong thing to my girlfriend. She'll beat the fuck out of me. Crazy?
I'm just like,
What's
man,
wrong with
I sleep with women for a reason because they are women.
Because they don't beat the fuck out of me. Well, some can. I stay away from those.
I don't know. Some of these girls work out to the point where they like lose their tits as well, and I'm like,
Yeah, they come pecs.
Yeah, they get pecs.
And meanwhile, men get tits.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. That whole world works in bizarre ways.
Yeah.
Don't
Opposite
need that.
world.
Opposite. Yeah.
Opposite land. Yeah.
I want
Leave
to look,
that shit
I want to
alone.
look like a real man. No, you look like a real chick with muscles.
Oh, you do look like a real man. I want to look like a real man. Well, you working on it, baby.
Look like the fucking Michelin Man. Is what you look like. Can't even fucking put on a shirt. Who wants to live in that world? You can't even wear a polo shirt, right?
Exactly. Get the fuck out of here with that.
No shit.
How many times I got to tell you steroids are bad?
Yeah, no,
Motherfuckers
I
keep
know.
using
All right, no, kids today just don't want to learn. I just use just for a little bit.
Just for a little, yeah.
Just for a little bit. Oh, I can stop. I can
damn.
stop.
Man, boy, your dick will fall off if you use it.
Oh shit.
Do you want your dick? Then stay away from it. Women, that dick that fell off,
Yeah.
it goes to you.
Okay, yeah, he gets delivered right to your vagina.
But every dick that falls off of a man that's using roids, it goes to a woman who's using steroids.
Exactly. Stop it. Stop the madness.
Every time a man does steroids, a woman gets her dick.
Yes, on every Christmas.
On every Christmas. Shit, every day apparently.
Look at this. Still trying to be sexy, holding a dick. I don't.
Holding a dick, yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's a picture of her holding a statue that I'm like.
And she's holding it like a dick.
Is that a dick? Yeah. Like, ooh.
Telling you.
Cover
Telling
me,
you, man.
Cover me in your juice.
Sometimes people can't even notice that shit. I was telling Leon when we were at Comic-Con, I was hanging out with these group of people, and one of the people that we're hanging out with, I'm pretty sure, was a man. Post-op was a.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, I remember that story.
I told you that.
Yeah. It was a.
Yeah, never mind.
There's a man.
If anybody's wondering, just only be hanging. I'll go real quick. I was hanging out with this woman, and her and I were talking for a while, and I was getting along with her. I wasn't in on anything, but we were just talking. But the more I looked at it, the more I thought, all right, I think this used to be a dude.
That's a man, baby.
And then I walked away, and my friend was saying, he's like, hey man, she's pretty cool. And I was like, yeah. I said, look, man, I want to tell you something. And he was like, oh, what is it, man? You want her? It's cool, man. It's cool. I was like, nah, man. I just said, oh, forget it.
Oh, if you don't want her, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Because he said, hey, man, yeah, I kind of had my eyes on her. But if you get along with her, I was like,
you're lost.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have egged him on. Hey, man, she's talking about you. She said she like your ass.
I think he even told him that night. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, I just gave up. I said, man, go talk to her.
It's like that movie Bachelor Party.
Yeah.
Little wormy guy, like, oh man, this chick's all over me.
Yeah.
And then he wakes up he's crying in the shower, scrubbing his tongue. Oh man,
Shit,
to each their own.
To each their own, man. See, I don't mind that. The thing about steroids, you gotta be careful though, man, because steroids will make you rock.
Rockin' and rollin'. Rock.
I love listening to this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Rock and roll. Rock. Yeah.
Oh, my
strong.
Oh, my dick's on on the floor. Oh well, who needs that anyway? Yeah.
Ghost, pick my dick up for me. Put it back on there for
You don't
me.
need that.
Before some chick gets it.
Yeah. Now you really do look like that He-Man toy. Yeah.
Which He-Man toy is that? All of them.
All of them.
Oh, people, welcome to Fuck Your Thoughts.
Yeah.
Fuck your
Yes.
thoughts. I'm God, and bitch you not.
You nut. That's a guy who's on roids right there.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
no
dick
shit.
all little. I'm God.
His dick is the Bible.
Man, where's your dick?
Fuck your thoughts.
Damn. Never gets old.
Never gets old. Oh, let's see here, man. We do have
Got some Christians
We
to
do
be
have-
fucked.
some. Yes, we do. Yes,
Looking
we
forward
do.
to that. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to the Halloween show.
Man, that's what I forgot to tell people. There is the Halloween show coming up. Also,
up.
speaking of Halloween,
Yes.
in just a couple of days, they're going to have the London Halloween spill party.
Right.
I know that Simon has told me they got a good number of people coming through. Everything
Awesome.
should be fine. So,
Sounds like they're gonna have a fucking blast. over
yeah,
there.
I wish I could be there, man.
Me too. I like what they're doing.
Oh, let's see here. Atticus O'Munson.
Atticus.
Atticus.
Atticus. Atticus.
Oh, let's see. It says here, hello, Mr. Coleman and Mr. 3000. I have a
Hello.
thought that recently needed fucking and was hoping you would do it. With the recent failure of the show We Are Man being canceled just after 2 episodes, is that the one with, which one was that?
Is that the Seth?
Seth Green and,
I think so.
let's see here. Do you think the networks are finally realizing the big name stars aren't a guarantee that a show will have big ratings?
Fuck no. When we can do a show like that.
And it says here, the show starring Tony Shalhoub, Kyle Penn, and Jerry O'Connell. So I
Okay,
guess
then
that's
it's
who-
not the show.
That's not the one.
It's not the one.
Especially with this fall season premiering shows with A-list actors, the crazy one starring Robin Williams, and the Michael J. Fox show. Is Michael J. Fox A-list still? I don't know. He might be B-list.
No, he's something list, but yeah,
He ain't A.
That was that. I saw that show. That was a hard show to watch.
I want to know your thoughts on the subject.
Yeah.
Say is here. P.S. Haven't seen a show with Billy in a while. Any chance he'll be in for the Halloween episode? Hell no.
No.
Not for the Halloween episode. Anything but that.
Billy does not like Halloween at all.
And it defeats the
period.
purpose.
It completely goes against what we're trying to do. Yeah.
Thanks for the fucking, and I hope you do well. Yeah, Billy would not be here
Billy
for that show.
fucking hates Halloween, and I know that because I did a Halloween show with him, and that was hard. And yeah, and he's just like, I don't care about Halloween. I'm like,
Fuck it.
well, fuck.
Can we have some fun here? No.
Yeah.
Is it
So,
Halloween theme?
yeah,
No. Fuck
There's your fucking answer. Yeah, right there. But
I don't know, man. You know, well, yeah.
That Michael J. Fox show that I saw was the hardest show I think I had to watch ever, man, because he has that the
Parkinson's?
disability Parkinson's.
Is
Yeah,
that what
he
it
has
is?
Parkinson's, and you could tell that fucking crew was trying to work around that.
Just cringing.
like every time he was on screen, they only kept him on screen for a small amount of time before you start to notice there's something wrong. There's something really wrong with this guy. Like his Parkinson's is about to unleash. So every time,
What is he, like the Hulk?
Yeah, like that's what it looked like. Every time he's like, oh yeah, he looks fine, and then like you notice the camera was still on him, and then all of a sudden you just start to see him just his head whenever he had to turn around or move his head, you were just like, oh god. But the camera was hardly on him. He was barely on the show. His daughter was kind of more the main focus, kind of just narrating about what it's like being, having a father with Parkinson's, because that's what the show was about pretty much. And I was like, I don't know if I want to see a show about this. Plus, just seeing Michael J. Fox really struggle through his scenes, especially when he's trying to be funny. I mean, man, it was kind of heartbreaking.
Man.
It was heartbreaking seeing Marty McFly just.
Yeah, that's
like
what I
that.
think. Because I was at, excuse me, I was at Guitar Center the other day, and for some reason they were playing Back to the Future. I stood there and watched it for a little while.
Oh yeah, you can't help it. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's great, man.
great
And looking
movie.
at Michael J. Fox just being a little smart as Marty McFly, and then looking at him today, yeah, it's sad.
Oh, and just thinking about him as that Republican kid in Family Ties,
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I mean,
Let me ask you something then. Besides him having Parkinson's and you remembering how he used to be, is the show any good outside of that?
what it was,
The writing
no,
is okay. All
no.
right.
It was very generic. It still had that kind of like sitcom humor that it was catering to everybody, and it just wasn't clever.
Yeah.
It was nothing. There's nothing special about it.
I tell you, man, the big A-list stars are no guarantee that a show will do well.
Oh fuck no.
I mean, I think you're going to start to see that more because you're seeing more people who want to work in television. But the people who are going into television that are really doing well are people who are doing things that aren't what they're doing on the networks.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
some
networks
some
can't
of it,
figure it out still.
Some of it works and some of it doesn't. I know, you see some of the networks taking chances of their own. We keep using the same example. And use it again, Hannibal.
Right. Hannibal is a
Things
good
like
example.
that. Yeah. And so you see them going out and doing things, but having an A-list star and just putting them in stuff that we normally see, that we're used to, some lame sitcom or something, there's no guarantee that's going to work.
And that's the thing. They can't, like, I can't watch a network sitcom to save my life. I know that Big Bang Theory is just a huge hit. It's almost like that same audience that loves 3.5 Men.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I will never understand that world of sitcom ever. I mean, I get why people like it because it's safe humor. It's, it's appealing to the whole family, I guess. But just as far as just, you being an A-list actor wanting to do some decent work, sure. If you're, I think sometimes they go into sitcoms like that, hoping that they will get the kind of viewership that 3.5 Men.
Well, that's you're right.
They're looking at that template that what's his name, Charlie Sheen, made for himself. That they're hoping to get that type of gig.
But you got to keep in mind, a lot of people who are going into sitcoms, they're not A-list actors.
No,
I mean, Charlie Sheen was not A-list.
no,
when
he wasn't. Yeah,
he
just got lucky.
Yeah.
Somehow, with
you
that
got people
show,
who are going in, and if with Robin Williams in a sitcom, chances are you're probably going to watch that more than you would just some average sitcom that just came out of nowhere with no one in it. But I think that if it's not going to hold up well, then you're not going to watch it. But you watch that show that Robin Williams is in, you're probably watching it because you say, all right, Robin Williams has made the transition to TV.
Yeah.
If he's doing that, the material must have been good to attract him there. But if it's not that good, I don't think people are gonna hang out that long unless it's like just really low common denominator shit
And
that everybody loves.
Yeah, and that was another show I caught by accident, and I was like, oh, okay, this is the Robin Williams show. And I watched it just because of the fact that Robin Williams was in it. But the material itself, like, it really wasn't doing anything for me.
And keep in mind that a lot of your A-list actors, when you say they're going to TV, they're not all of them are going to the network. I mean, now you've had some people who were big names. What's her name in the New Girl?
Zoe Deschanel.
Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a big name, and she got a pretty good sitcom.
Oh,
It was, people liked it. They say the writing's kind of sharp,
Yeah.
and it's doing well.
I like that show. I dig that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's doing
watch
all right, but I don't think that that's the norm. And a lot of your big name actors who are going to television, they're going to television for the stuff that they think movies aren't doing. They're doing better stories.
Yeah.
They're doing stories that can continue and explore characters. So not a whole lot of them are thinking, oh, let me go to a sitcom. So I imagine some think we're going to get that 3.5 Man money, but
Yeah,
2.5 Man money. But
well, the thing with the Zoe Deschanel is that you can tell that was I don't know if she had a part in just the concept of it, but it seems very catered to her sensibility and the type of person, at least, that she can easily play, which makes it easy to watch because you actually believe her, being this character. And the first 2 seasons are actually really good. This new season, though, it's been
kind of
not as well. It's another situation where they get the 2 couples who have been fighting about either wanting to be with each other. They are doing that shit. And I was a little disappointed by that because every time, like I said it before on a spoil, whenever they get these couples together in a show, it's like they run out of fucking ideas to what to do with the show after that.
I don't even watch that show, but just from the 2 or 3 episodes I've seen, I know exactly who you're talking about. And even then I was thinking, it seems like this would be typical for them to do that, but I hope they don't because that's really obvious.
Because when they do that shit, it's ruined some really good shows like The Office for me, and even Parks and Rec. They had 2 characters in Parks and Rec that I really liked as just characters, and when they got them together, it's like they didn't know what to fucking write for those characters anymore. And I was like, what a damn shame.
Oh, let's see here. Got a good question here from Didass.
All right,
Tight ass.
That make more sense.
Says here, considering what Alfonso Cuarón has done for Warner Brothers, directed Prison of Azkaban and Gravity, do you wonder why they haven't brought him in to direct a DC superhero film? Also, what directors would you bring in to shake up things with the DC movies? Who's to say they're not going to talk to Alfonso
Yeah, I know.
Cuarón?
I know. It's just like, calm down.
Yeah, it still didn't get this off the ground.
Yeah, he just made Gravity. Yeah, he just released that. I mean, it's a huge success right now. So I'm sure, believe me, they're going to be throwing his name in the ring for any big property that they're hoping to spawn off into a franchise.
Yeah.
Easily, But
Ben Affleck is somebody that I would like to see since he's in it now.
which seems like, it seems like I can't imagine it not being part of the deal as far as you get him to play Batman only for him to go off and direct Justice League,
Yeah.
I would be very interested to see what he would do with that.
I'd be cool with that.
Yeah. Brad Bird, though. Brad Bird has always been my
That's
name,
an obvious
my
choice
number
right there.
one obvious choice to direct a Justice League movie, just because that guy knows how to work with an ensemble cast.
I'm going to look up a name here. Maybe you know it. Let me ask you first.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who directed Chronicle. I know he's doing Fantastic Four, so I'm not saying that he will direct a DC movie, but I would like to see him direct a DC movie.
Well, first I want to see what he's going to do with Fantastic Four,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because honestly, Chronicle was something unique. It was different. You have a lot of breathing room with a franchise.
Josh Trank.
Okay, well, with Josh Trank, I can only imagine, this guy actually working with a studio like 20th Century Fox, where I'm sure they may still have their hands in that pot of throwing suggestions and what he should do with the movie. That's what worries me. Anytime a director has to work with a studio on a big property, a lot of times that director is not going to get the freedom you think he should get, because it is such a big franchise. It is such a big responsibility that, they feel like they have to meddle in it some way. And 20th Century Fox just doesn't seem like a studio that keeps their hands off a property like that.
Well, let's mix it up a little bit, because I could say the obvious stuff like Peter Jackson or something
Of course,
like that.
yeah.
But I love when you bring in directors who haven't done that, so you can really see what they can do with it, especially if it's a director who has done a lot of high caliber dramas. You're thinking, well, maybe that's what you need. Somebody we've seen what people do when they just play around when they're kids in candy stores with their direction.
Oh yeah,
we usually get a bunch of visuals,
right,
and we don't get anything beyond that.
We don't get anything but that.
So let's reverse it around. Let's see who we could get to come in to who would bring a strong sense of character and story to something. Steve McQueen.
Oh, I was just about to say Steve McQueen. I would love to see.
12 Years a Slave.
12 Years a Slave. Yeah, he just direct. Hopefully, you guys will get to see that soon. But yeah, his direction, like I said in the review, I mean, I cannot wait to see the next movie he's going to do. If he did a superhero type of film, wow. I'm trying to pinpoint what he would be. Would he be good at directing? I mean, it almost
Black
seems
Panther.
like that's not a
DC movie.
I know
but
it's not a DC, but sure. If he were gonna make, it'd be real easy for him to make the Black Panther interesting, because you know what? Nobody knows a goddamn thing about Black Panther. So it'd be just like Blade.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I saw the other night that I was actually kind of impressed with?
What?
It was it really wasn't all that good, but it was better than I thought it would be. They're rerunning those old Black Panther animated shows on BET at night.
Oh really? Oh okay. I've never seen them. The animated, because I think Marvel did do an animated type show.
Yeah,
right?
it was Reginald Hudlin was directing them. Or
okay.
And then the writing's not that strong, but it's kind of interesting what they're doing with it. Yeah, they were doing some cool things with it. It had a cool style to it. It was more like a moving comic book than anything. And they were bringing in, even though it was about Black Panther, it was cool to see on BET all these other Marvel heroes that they were bringing into it, like Storm and the Juggernaut, and who else was he hanging out with? He was hanging out with some other Marvel people. And I thought, wow,
was Blade there?
No, he was not.
Damn.
There. No, Blade wasn't
still
there.
gets the shaft.
Nah, he wasn't there. But I knew they had some other people from the Marvel universe in there, and I thought this is kind of cool, man.
I wish Blade had a cartoon. I don't see why BET doesn't fucking run that.
Did Blade have a cartoon?
Yeah, he did.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he had like an animated cartoon. I don't know how long it went, but he definitely had an animated
2
show.
days.
2 days, yeah. No. Wesley Snipes refused to do the voiceover. But the thing that scares me about certain directors like that, though, is that there's times where I've seen directors who, who've done a lot of drama and have kind of fumbled the ball, like the Hulk, Ang Lee.
Ang Lee, that was one of the worst superhero movies I've seen.
Oh yeah. I also think about somebody like the guy who directed Delicatessen and City of Lost Children, when he went off and directed Alien Resurrection, that was written by everyone's fan favorite right now, Joss Whedon. He wrote that shit.
Did he write the whole thing, or did he write part of it?
He wrote. I want to say he wrote a majority of it. Yeah, I mean, they still
Okay.
interview him about that movie. So I mean, the
movie was not that good.
No, not at all. But that was a director. I'm like, wow, I love City of Lost Children. I love Delicatessen. I loved Amelie. And then when I saw him do Alien Resurrection, I was like, wow, you had no fucking clue how to do this movie. You know?
Huh. Okay. Well, I still think Alfonso Cuarón would be the perfect person to do that.
Easily.
He's demonstrated that he can take fantasy, science fiction, and special effects and drama and make it all one strong, coherent film.
Maybe he can make that Wonder Woman movie that everyone says can't ever be made. Who knows?
That movie can be made, but the thing is, man, it's just I think there's a certain approach to Wonder Woman that you got to be careful with.
Oh no, yeah, it's easy to fuck it up.
I don't care what
Easy.
people say, man. It's so if you take the Wonder Woman from most of the comics and stuff that we see, you're gonna take the risk of having a kind of silly movie, man.
I mean, the only thing that they can do that at least I think could work is right now. I wish I could remember the writer who's been writing Wonder Woman right now, but he incorporated the whole Greek mythology into it, like incorporating those characters and bringing them in, really like bringing them into the Wonder Woman world. To where he made those stories like that much more interesting because he was using those characters, and I was like, wow, how come nobody's really done this before? And and he made, and that's the thing where I was like, wow, he's making this work, and I hope somebody's paying attention to what they're doing in that comic, at least some of it, and translate that to film because that can work. They're
gonna have to make Wonder Woman a complete badass.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. They're gonna have to make her a true warrior.
Oh yeah, and that's
none of this campy shit.
No, and that's what that comic book was doing at the time. So you know.
All right, I got one more question here from Lord Funky Fist.
All right,
I wonder how his fist got so funky. Actually, I don't want to know that.
I have a feeling we're gonna find out.
Whether
we want to or not.
I'm walking out. Are there any types of injuries or deaths that make you squirm whenever you see them in TV shows or movies? He's going to give us an example of what he doesn't like.
Okay.
For me, I hate seeing neck-related injuries. You must have hated The Walking Dead past Sunday.
Shit.
The bloodier it is, the harder it is for me to watch. Just like that neck bite on the sleep. Oh, he does say it on the sleeping victim in the latest Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Thanks for reading. If you do pick this, and we did pick this, and I tell you what, what really makes me squirm is when I see compound fractures in legs and arms.
Oh,
like
yeah.
when the bone is going, when there's a broken
bust
arm or a
out.
bone, and it goes to the skin, and you see that, and that always makes me squirm, man.
Oh, I tell you what, the only thing that's ever really made me squirm, because I've just been exposed to too much shit like that. There was a scene in Land of the Dead where you see a zombie clawing at a truck, and when it claws, you see all the nails in the zombie's fingers like lift up, like just raise up from the cuticles, and just, well, I guess they are the cuticles, but they lift up from the fingers, and you're like, ow.
Oh.
And I've seen that done in a couple of other movies, and that fucks me up to no end. Yeah.
Oh, that movie I was telling you about, a little bit of spoiler here, but that movie I was telling you about the people who were, I forgot the name of it. Inhuman Resources, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
And it's about these people who are kidnapped by this guy that they wrongly convicted to go to prison, and he makes them work on his trial. And he tortures them if they, when they mess up. And he comes in on this one guy, and the guy just has to sit there and take it while he peels off one of his nails.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Eee.
Ouch! Really, when you get to the end of the movie, it doesn't seem as bad anymore because the whole thing is just fucking over the top. But
Yeah, okay.
yeah, that kind of shit gets to me too, man.
Oh, that fucking kills me.
Happy Halloween, y'all.
Yeah, I know. Shit.
Let's see. I think that's it, man.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Okay, well, tell you what. Here's
yeah.
one more. Dick Van Swipe. Only because we love that name.
Yeah, no shit. That's a good name.
Greeting, bullshitters. A fan since this was I'm a goat and I drink my own milk.
Hell yeah.
So Eiffel Tower, this virgin thought like those scary black guys are monsters of cock. If you could be anyone for Halloween, no expense is too high, what would your ideal costume be? I'd love to have a full set of James Bond regalia, from the briefcase in Dr. No to the kitted out Aston Martin from Goldfinger and Skyfall. Spoiler. That's what he says.
Keep
the bullshitting the flowing. You can hear that ghostly bullshit train a coming now. Boo, 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 boo. Says also, I provided you guys with the first article on Swino. May he rest in peace.
Oh, hey.
Hope to bring more bullshit to the show
Yes.
again. Thank you, Dick Van Swipe.
Yes,
We
thank
love
you.
Swino.
Yeah, thank you so much for the Swino. Yeah,
Swino, Miss Swino.
And before I forget, thank you, Paul. Paul from London.
Paul
Sending
Man
in one
Philly?
of his, Man Philly. Yeah, I always feel like I'm gonna fuck
Man
up his name.
Philly you up?
Man filling me up. Yeah, for his story today about the cat.
By the way, people, we put up our latest recap video.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I'm
Nice.
you that. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to this.
Yes, it
Had a
should be
good time
pretty
recording
fun.
that. Hope you enjoy it.
Yes, I
But
think
yeah.
so too. A lot of
Damn.
people seem to be like they're enjoying it.
And nobody's going, man. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. This isn't comedy.
No.
This is tragedy.
No. Everybody's being cool. Everybody's being cool.
Nice, thank you.
All right. So, what was the question again? The costume.
The costume, yeah. If we could go all out and splurge on a costume.
Man, I tell you
What
what, I don't know
costume
what
would
it
we
would
have?
be. I have no specifics, but of course, if I go all out, I'd make some fully articulated large creature costume. I was online looking at some of the werewolf costumes that people made.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody made a bad-ass werewolf costume. I mean, to the point where it was tall because the hind legs were almost like stilts.
Oh, wow.
In a way, I think the mouth was articulated, and they had the hands and the claws. I mean, it was amazing.
Remember when and I know you saw it, we were there at Comic-Con, and they brought out this dude who was like a demon, and
Yes.
he had these fucking wings that unfolded, and like just the length of the wings almost reached the fucking ceiling of
Oh,
Comic-Con.
that was bad. When I was looking at that guy, I said, you know what? If I was to put this guy in a time machine and take him back to the 1800s, it would scare the fuck out of people. They would think he'd be real. Shit, the early 1900s, man.
Yeah, no shit, man. Only to have
Shit, 1950,
Yeah,
you know?
only to have Ash blow his fucking head off. But yeah, oh man, that costume was fucking amazing. Oh, but yeah, I can't. You know what? I can't. It's something I would want to do. Shit, I wish I could just have a decent fucking Batman costume to save my life. You know.
You can. You can rent one.
Yeah, but they always look. I'm that asshole that like looks at every detail, and I'm like, no, that's not how the fucking cow looks. No, this is bullshit. This costume sucks. I mean, it has to be the fucking.
You're not an artist. You're not a monster.
There's no fucking Batman.
I've hung out with Frankenstein. I toured with Dracula.
I've seen those motherfuckers.
You're
But
no
yeah, my shit has to be like movie grade costume. I mean,
That's what I see. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted. And that costume that you talking about, Comic-Con, that demon costume, that was a showpiece for an effects company. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
those fucking wings,
those
man.
wings. I mean, and the thing is, they folded. They folded.
Yeah.
I mean, they like unraveled like you would imagine them unraveling in a movie.
Now, see, I wouldn't want something like that because they just get in the way.
no, you wouldn't
be.
be able to get the fuck out of the building, or
You wouldn't
in
be
a
able to get
building.
in the
Yeah,
building.
I know.
And no matter what, you go to a party, you be annoying everybody, you be poking people in the
Exactly.
face,
Yeah.
taking out a couple of people when they expand.
And your ass would be a human statue for the rest of the night because people are too busy taking pictures of you. You know?
They'd be too busy taking pictures. Speaking of Ash, you couldn't go to the bathroom.
No. Oh hell no. Those fucking wings would be ripped apart. Trying to take a shit.
Yeah.
Trying to sit in the stall. You get shit on your wings. That's what would happen. This is a bad idea.
He's right. I'm the worst. I'm a dummy. All right. That is it.
Ooh, that's it. That's
That
the
is
show.
it. That is the
Oh,
show.
Man, well. Next time,
Well,
I guess that's it.
well, nothing. Get out of
I
here.
gotta get out of here.
Well, people, the next time you see us, we'll be doing the big spooktacular savings Halloween extravaganza.
That is right.
Boo
That is
ha ha
right.
ha.
It's gonna be a crazy one. It's gonna be a
crazy
crazy
night.
show for
A
you kids.
crazy-
It's gonna be spooky. Oh, it's gonna be scary, kids. Oh, wait.
You're not scary. Fuck you.
What? Jeez.
You're no creature.
Just leave me alone, man.
No.
See you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper!